We're talking Mickey D hash brownie.
Nah, we're talking about Jack in the Box, bro.
Oh, Jackie.
McDonald's hash browns are for sure better, though.
Oh yeah.
Bro, nothing beats Carl's J.
Yeah, you
Carl's
probably
Jr. hash browns?
Carl's J,
They're-
everything.
Carl's Jr. The little fucking circle hash browns are stupid. Hey, the breakfast burger.
Carl's J has the circle hash brown.
Yeah, and hey, get the breakfast burger.
Same with Chick-fil-A.
Breakfast burger.
Chick-fil-A's are so bomb.
Yeah, they're like Chick-fil-A's, huh? Oh,
Yo, Jack in the Box.
Yo.
Already.
I tried to get them today.
No way. Those are
So bomb.
stupid.
Am I tripping or am I
Hey,
tripping?
get syrup with
What?
it.
Oh, never mind.
Get
I'm
syrup
tripping.
with the fucking things. Stupid.
So welcome back. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. We got just the boys today. Back in the Temecula house, a little bit different scenery. Moved over rooms. This is gonna be the new spot, huh?
Yeah, just
This
a
is a lot
couple
better.
dudes being bros over here in this open area now. Open is like
Very
the
dudish
most
over here.
because over that other spot it was cool because the red or whatever. But like we said, we got some cool ideas for the walls on this one, but it was just too tight.
Yeah, and honestly, the roof being higher improves like the vibe for sure.
It's so
I just
open.
feel more comfortable for some
It's
reason.
so open. I love
Not
it.
gonna lie,
Yeah.
Way more comfortable.
that is
on the
kind of
set.
a move. I didn't even think about that. The higher ceiling.
Yeah.
It's just, it feels different.
Everything's better. I'm rocking with it.
In that room over there, to sit on this couch, we were having to sit right next to each other, right?
Yeah.
Because it was just a little cramped.
Yeah, and
like,
you
this
gotta
is very
like
open.
you gotta
Yeah.
like shoot through the walls and stuff, especially for the camera angles. Like this is way easier and like
Yeah.
open.
This is a good vibe. So we're back and we're better than ever.
Yeah,
Mhm.
We're all feeling good.
so stoked on the location.
Yeah, better location.
Better
All
look.
feeling.
So what did you guys do today? Because I had just
Bro,
had to wake Bullboy up.
Let
from a
me
nap.
tell you, dude.
I don't even.
What
I don't
we
even
did
know
today,
what Bulbo's been up to.
Came
today.
over like 10:30, and we had this plan to go all the skate parks and just get surround clips and stuff. And then we pulled up to the first skate park, and then we're like, "Damn, bro,
This skate
there's
park
nothing
sucks.
to do here." And then we started thinking about all the other stuff at the other skate parks we're gonna go to, and like, wow, like there's nothing to do there either. So yeah, we loaded the Suron back in, left that
is it
location.
harder to hit shit on the Suron? Like, is it harder to find spots for the Suron?
Dude, honestly, it's kind of easier
Really?
because like
That's
a
what you
pitter,
would think,
like
right?
a pitter is like if I'm trying to find a spot on a pitter, like I end up just like, I don't know, like there's like it's like right at that, like if Suron's right in that fine line where it's like under of a like amount of a 250 jump and like a pit bike jump. Like you can be right in between that.
Yeah.
Because I seen a clip of you hitting that one thing out at Rainbow that's like pretty big.
Yeah, that one's like way better than like doing that on a pit bike. You have to be pretty fucking
and it's
on it.
like I've seen people do it on a pit bike. It just looks rough.
I think it's less than a dirt bike, but more than a like electric mountain bike.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
It's the
sure.
perfect
100.
mixture of a dirt bike and a fucking electric mountain bike.
Yeah.
100.
I want
It's
one so bad.
and like, dude, honestly, pit
Any
bikes, like,
company.
I don't
Yeah,
fit.
for real.
Dude, I
My
don't
DMs
fit
are
on-
always open.
What's that?
I don't fit on the pit bike like as much. Like me
I
and you are
know,
two
I'm too
taller
tall.
dudes, and like I could still manage to fit on a pit bike, but dude, like fitting on this Suron is just such a vibe.
Comfortable,
I'm,
yeah.
like, just sitting there like, yeah,
And it's like you're used to riding a BMX bike,
yeah.
and then that's like a little bit bigger, so you're like, damn, like for sure.
It's got to feel like somewhat
the
similar
best
to
of both worlds for
You
you.
know,
the
dude,
perfect
you know what
mix.
spot's gonna be the dumb lit spot, bro.
Oh,
That new fucking Menifee skate park,
Oh
bike park
my
thing.
God.
It's scheduled
Oh
to be
my
the
God, I
biggest
There's gonna
bike
be
park.
so many kids there.
Bro.
I didn't even think of that on a Suron.
It's scheduled to be the biggest bike park in SoCal.
No way.
it's so
Damn.
dialed.
Always
It's
gonna be
insane.
packed.
yeah, it's gonna be.
I'm not gonna go there on
Always
the Suron and rip the jumps like right away. Like
It's gonna happen.
First off, like there should be no problem with me hitting those jumps on
Bro,
the
they're
Suron, but
wooden
I'm definitely gonna
takeoffs.
ease my way out. It's wood takeoffs.
Yeah.
It has like
Landings.
bicycle
I'm not gonna be
wheels.
landing on
The
the
landings
gas.
are so
Yeah.
tough. You're not gonna be fucking it up.
Dude, they're
it's
like
built by tractors packed in gnarly
literally
like.
little skitties.
Yeah, but that
Going
spot
ham.
is going to be lit, bro. We went. and rode
You'll
it.
see
We
clips
could've snuck
eventually.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
We snuck on.
Yeah, little hoodlum.
We went
met up with the
we
boys.
went into some hood
The
rat
boys
shit.
actually pulled up second day and got kicked out.
To make it feel better about us, there was like 20 dudes there already riding. So you know what?
Hey,
We partaked.
Bunch
him
of
and I
mo-
pulled
bunch
up
of
one
kids.
day a long time ago, and there were fools in there.
Like
and
a month ago.
We literally didn't even know if it was public.
We thought
or
it
not.
was theirs.
We thought it was like
Private.
Private property.
somebody's house.
Dude, that's what I'm scared of. Like I don't want like the cool part. Well, that's what I'm scared of is like I don't want it to be like one of those things where you have to like it's like you have to like pay to get in and stuff like that. Not like that's a problem and like cool like
I heard
like the
it's
spots,
not. I heard
but
it's
like
gonna be,
as
like,
as
open
long
to
as
the
it's like fully open to the public, that would be awesome. Because I would hate to be like blacklisted or something. That'd be
For
so
sure. They're
pissed.
just like, yo, we actually seen a couple clips. You can't pull up here.
Did I be like, no, that's not cool.
Yeah,
Go
just
with-
like, bro, like, what do you mean?
Go with the wig.
If
Full
they-
identity.
I'd protest. Full on.
Take him to court, probably.
Let me ride.
Yeah.
You guys are being.
They win. You just like
dickheads.
waste a bunch of fucking money.
Yeah.
Holy shit. But that bike park is gonna be sick.
Yeah. It's always open after hours. though,
Is there any?
What are after hours?
after
Never
hours?
mind. Tell me after hours.
After
No, I
hours
said
are
it's
more
always
like
open.
after hours are more
Yeah.
like the AM when it's open
True.
because AM like nobody's gonna be there.
Gotta wake
Yeah.
up bright and early.
When
Yeah.
does that actually open? Does anybody know?
Beginning of November.
Beginning of November.
November 5th, huh? Same day as the
Yeah.
Palmer's race.
Do they have like anything besides the wood hits? Is there like dirt hits or anything?
There's a pump track, a really
pump track's
gnarly
sick.
pump track
Dude,
with some
and
big lines.
The wood, like the jumps itself, like they're really close together. Like obviously, like if you ride a lot, like if you're Bryce or somebody, like you would want like something way bigger. But even for it being the big pack, like it's pretty sweet. Like
Yeah.
you could do some fun shit.
Yeah.
Like you could, it's
Like you'll
manageable.
be able to go there and like do some stuff.
Yeah, like you could have Daniel Sandoval, Dubby, and Bryce, and all those top rider dudes like ride that spot and have a perfectly fun time.
No shit. That's
Yeah.
actually sick.
Yeah, and
Shout out to Menifee.
the cool
Yeah, I
thing
know.
too is, bro, they're doing a full
For
on
once.
trials course.
That is crazy.
I don't know how I think about it, like for bicycle trials, but
Dude,
like,
people, have you seen those? They're just be on the rear wheel, like holding the brake, and they'll just hop up stuff.
They got
like,
sketchy looking bikes.
crazy.
Like super
Yeah.
long
So
bikes.
weird.
Bars.
super long,
bars
like,
all
no
weird.
Seat, like you do.
I
you
looked
don't
over-
ever
Yeah,
sit on one of
literally.
I
those.
looked at it and they were like, "Yeah, it's a
Literally.
trial spot." Like spot, but I was like, "Bro, this looks like the dog park area."
You gotta throw your
The
dog.
dog park at Serenity was looking better than the pump track, honestly.
Dude, the Serenity pump track,
Yeah.
dude, that blows asshole. The worst pump
Where is
track.
that?
Dude, in Lake
That
Elsinore.
first skate
It's
park
right
we
next to
went
the
yeah.
Elsinore
Yeah.
motocross track.
Yeah.
Dude, they
Oh,
have like
that thing
they
is
built like this
sketchy.
asphalt fucking pump track.
Bro,
and
it's
I'm
like
Their
they built it with dirt.
transitions-
Like me and my boys built it out of dirt, and then they just threw like that asphalt. They didn't like.
Yeah.
It wasn't smooth in some areas, and like.
dude,
no,
it's like a
no
bunch of speed
transition. I
bumps.
don't know.
It was like a DIY.
Yeah.
What do you
sure.
think like the old Bundy Canyon style, like just fat BMX?
Yeah,
jumps?
those are sick.
Are
That's
those
what
Those
you.
are hard.
Are those like perfect for us around? Or
Oh yeah, we seen-
Those would be perfect,
Yeah.
but you get
So
dogged
much
on
hate.
real quick
I
for
know.
that.
Started putting chains
Yeah,
on the
they would
jumps.
throw-
Dude,
they
you,
would-
you guys want to hear a crazy story about Bundy?
yeah.
Insane.
Dude,
It's like-
yeah.
Because, when I
because-
first moved here, I drove by Bundy, and all I had was a pit bike. And I looked down and seen Bundy, and I thought I found like a golden treasure that nobody knew about because I just moved
yeah.
here.
The,
I was like, bro, I
Imagine.
found
You're
this
hitting up your boys and they're like,
fucking-
what?
He's like,
Yeah.
damn, they're in,
Well, I
they
didn't
are in
know-
every
I didn't
neighborhood.
know anybody. I didn't really
They
have.
just come out of the bushes.
Yeah, from New York to Cali, he's like, they're everywhere.
But I
Yeah.
will say that spot was legendary. Shout out to the Cordova brothers because I feel like they maintained most of it.
Yeah.
But the craziest thing about that spot is like, I kind of like it, dude. It gave me spooky vibes on going. So like, there was an older dude that went there with his child. His
Yeah.
child was like young enough to like walk around and realize things, and he was way older. It was just him and his son. I guess he just like, from what I heard, OTB'd just over the bars and just like died.
Yeah,
Like
his-
died, and his son was just there, like didn't know what to do, like so young, and and then they hung a bike up.
It's painted all
They
white.
hung a bike up
Oh,
yeah.
is that
in
what
there
down there and see
as
it?
like a
Dang.
mural for that spot. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like when I went there, like I didn't even want to hit the jumps because I just didn't like.
Wow.
I didn't feel right,
Yeah.
and I
Damn.
Knowing
feel
that,
like
that happened down there.
I feel like a lot of people didn't go, like after that too.
That is crazy.
Damn, that was recent.
No,
That
it
was a couple
way
years
back.
ago. Years back
Yeah.
actually, but I remember riding that
Damn, I
spot
didn't
like
know
so long
that.
ago.
I didn't know
walked
why
down
that.
and seen that bike down there, but I didn't know what the story was behind that.
Yeah, me
But-
neither.
Allegedly, I mean, these are just rumors that go around. So if you
Yeah.
guys are like, dude, that's not what fucking happened, like, whatever, dude. All right, I
Yeah,
get it. My
yeah.
bad for saying something like that. But that sounds like what it was because I heard
Damn.
from multiple people.
Yeah. That is crazy
If
though,
that is-
because
that's
I
gnarly.
went down there a handful of times just because I was just mesmerized by just seeing of
Beautiful
an area
jump.
full
Like
of
my
jumps.
own
Yeah, no,
jumps.
that's what I'm saying. They're good jumps
Bro,
and
like I
like
said,
jumps you could trick on like a BMX bike.
Dude.
like-
where
huge.
I'm from, you
People-
don't
yeah,
see
people get
anything like
that
that.
pop.
ever.
Yeah.
So you drive by and you see that, I'm like,
In the
bro,
open, you're just like, what the fuck?
You're looking down, you're like,
yeah, like got a girl
Drive
Yeah,
off the
no
road.
no one's there. You're just like, yo, what? How
I
is no
literally
one riding?
turned around and went down there and just walked around by myself. I'm like,
Yeah.
no fucking
They're good
way.
jumps, and they got big gaps and like they're steep.
Dude, yeah, the faces
The
were
crazy
just
part
So the
Tuesday
fact
had-
that got bulldozed
Perfect.
down is actually even more fucked up than I thought.
yeah.
Like because the
I don't
city
know if
just
that
came
was the
in
full
and-
reason, but like I
No.
definitely know that they
They
But
want
that's-
to. They've been wanting to like widen that road for a while too.
probably.
Yeah.
Also, there's Scott Road that was down the road from there
Dude.
too.
I used to
And
rip
Scott
those
Road
all
was
the
just
time.
jumps everywhere. They took
Yeah.
all that down.
Oh,
And then
Yeah.
there's those ones.
So maybe
Freaking,
Menifee-
some people call them like the donuts or whatever. They're behind Spirit Park in
Okay.
Menifee. Those got dozed during COVID.
I remember that.
Oh yeah, I
because-
went there 2 times before they
So
got
maybe,
done.
like-
they were
Yeah, you've
so
been there,
sick.
literally.
maybe
They're
Menifee's
so
like,
fun.
we're giving back.
Yeah.
know, put-
Yeah,
yeah, you know,
they
they
look
look
here like,
jumps and they're
they're
like,
like,
we're
"Yo,
sorry."
we'll build you some good ones."
Yeah,
But
Shout out.
yeah, they are
But you
coming
guys are
in
gonna do
clutch.
it in our fenced off fucking
Area.
area.
Nah,
where-
but they
yeah,
are kind of
hopefully
like,
it's chill. Like
yeah. Hopefully they like aren't, like you said, messing with like
yeah.
like
Every little
starting
thing.
to change things because people are riding it
Yeah.
early
well, it'll
when
just
it's all
suck if
fenced
they're
up.
really strict and they're
Exactly.
not,
Yeah,
like-
they could just. It
But-
could be like a skate park.
You
Like,
got you have
where you
motherfuckers
need a
wearing elbow
membership and
pads.
stuff and like a
Yeah.
helmet maybe. So then,
The lowered elbow pads. People are just like replacing them with socks, like I used to.
dude,
at
that
Woodward.
was like a requirement. Is it? I don't think it is anymore.
At Woodward,
but
not
at,
anymore.
at
But
Claremont too,
yeah,
dude.
too.
And like that
Yeah, I
was
would
like
say
normal.
Vans,
You have
if
to
you're
wear
under
knee
18,
pads
you
and
gotta wear
elbow
fucking-
pads, bro.
Well,
Remember,
even,
like the cool thing to do is like
And they're all
put on
bright yellow.
fucking some
Vans are
volleyball
all
pads.
yellow.
even the one skate park that I think you and Hesh used to go to.
I only
You
went
have to
there
wear a
once.
long sleeve. And
Yeah,
shit,
you have to
right?
wear a long sleeve and a helmet.
I mean, I guess
I don't.
it
I've
is,
only
like,
been
it
there
makes
once.
sense,
I've only
but-
been there like once or twice when it was closed because
Oh,
we had
the
to hop
one we
the
went
fence.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
that
in
one's
Marietta.
dude. It started off as a free park,
Yeah, that's what
and
I
then
heard.
like just some shit started popping off. So they're like, nah, they closed it actually, reopened it, and now you gotta like pay. And
Yeah.
shit.
You gotta pay.
I don't know if you have to pay if you're
Yeah,
a
I don't
resident.
think. I think you just have to wear a helmet and a long sleeve even in summer. So once 110 degrees out,
That's like
yo,
the
you're
lamest rule I've ever
wow,
heard.
Fucking long
Yeah,
sleeve.
because you guys
what?
would go super early in the morning or like late at night, huh?
Me and him would go.
They have lights.
Yeah, we would go in the morning. Like
Yeah.
I think they opened at 11 or something. I don't quote me, but some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Kids are gonna
But
be showing
enough-
up. Yo, what the fuck? Hertzler said this.
11 o'clock.
Hertzler said he was here doing this at 11.
Nah, I don't know.
Fucking bitch.
That was a while ago. That park was fun though.
Super
But-
sick.
So did you watch Motocross of Nations?
Nah.
You didn't watch it.
Nah.
I even kind of tuned in on that thing.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit because
I-
Jackson's all about it. I'm
I
like, yeah, for
tried
sure. I was
to,
just
but
cruising with
I
it.
didn't.
I didn't have it. I didn't
That's
have
like the
anything to
sickest
stream
race.
it.
Jackson was also flipping through 10 different channels, 10 different sports.
anytime
I
a
swear, every
commercial
time we
comes
watch
on,
it, it's like
literally.
a commercial comes on, he's changing it to
Yeah.
golf. And then when golf ends, he's changing
he's
it to
one of
NFL.
those.
And like he's
But
just
he's-
always on a
He's
sport.
watching golf the
Movies, he's
whole way
watching a
through.
movie
Yeah,
too.
I'm like, dude, I like kind of back it because like I'm a fan of all this, but I don't really watch football.
Mm-hmm.
But like, dude, sometimes I'm like, dude, hey, let's go back to the fucking.
Yeah, like, hey, I don't want to miss. Like, right when that comes back on, I ain't trying to miss it. Yeah.
But it was. I watched it.
Sometimes those people, I can't take it. But I could see Jackson being like that just because Jackson's brain's so light. He can't I can't see him sitting through a commercial.
Yeah. No. Fuck no.
About pillows, he's like, what
the MX of Nations thing was sick. Wasn't this was like the first year?
Yeah, this was the first
America
year in
took
like
the
10
dub.
years that America took the dub.
something like that.
Pretty sick.
Which is fucking
And a
heavy.
hometown.
And
on soil.
Tomac
Like, that
going
shit
off
felt
too.
good.
Like that was
And it
sick.
popped off
Did
afterwards.
you see how many people were there?
You see, it popped off afterwards, and it was
Dude,
raining, which made it
what
10
about
times better.
Jett Lawrence, dude. What
Oh,
the
dude,
fuck?
on the
Hops on the
450, passing his
450
teammate straight up.
and just cruising on by Sexton. Sorry, dude. That was
He's
pretty
so
heavy.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he hops on
He's-
450s, it's gonna be dangerous.
I have a feeling Jett
Bad.
is going to.
It's gonna be dangerous for everyone else.
He's gonna. I'm gonna say right now, I think Jett will go right into the 450 class winning.
And then
events.
how many years he has in it? Oh my!
Was it
goodness.
Justin?
Dude, he's so
He
young.
just
It's
needs to
crazy.
stay healthy.
Justin Cooper.
Stay
Justin
healthy
Cooper?
and
Shout out to Justin Cooper straight up.
Yo,
Because
hey,
that was
so
gangster.
sick.
There was a lot of people, somewhat including me, that thought Christian Craig should have had that spot. Just because Christian Craig is a gangster on a 250.
Dominating.
Yeah.
He
But it was
has
it,
those bikes so dialed.
well, was Christian Craig in it?
he
Well,
was
it
like
came down to like
Cooper
or
or Christian
Craig.
And they picked Cooper?
And they
Yeah.
picked Cooper. And
He's got
like I
heart.
said, even
Which is
I
pretty
was a little
crazy.
bit like, yo, like that might not be the best move. You're almost guaranteed to win a moto with Christian Craig on a 250F. Cooper, I don't know. And then Cooper goes out and
And it was
literally
because
wins.
Cooper was it was like during the Nationals, so Cooper was racing 250s, Craig wasn't. Craig just won the Supercross championship. So, but everyone was like, and he was also
Craig's
testing
dialed on
he was
250s.
testing 250s at Paula
Yeah.
though, huh? And yeah, he looked good. Like he was trying to get his be like, yo, I'm ready to like get picked. And then then they were like, all right, Cooper.
Yeah.
And he
Wait,
wasn't
how did Cooper do? Oh wait, no.
while
I
racing.
was gonna say, how did Cooper do in the Nationals opposed
He was
to
like
Christian Craig? But Christian Craig was on 450s.
Christian Craig rode 450 this year. But Cooper was like really good sometimes, and then he'd have motos where he'd fall off. That's why I was like, yo, you might
a lot of people were.
You might be better off going with Craig, but
He shut everyone's mouth,
He
for
shut
sure.
me and everybody else
For
up
sure.
because he dominated his moto.
Wow, good for him
So
on
sick.
that.
Yeah, no, that's
And
sick.
he ran fucking good in the
Qualifying.
in the moto where they run 250s and 450s.
Was it
So
just
he
like
was
rough
racing
ass
against-
mud? Was he
He-
just like he's just chilling with the rough mud rides?
Who's that?
Cooper?
Where's he from?
He's
New
from
York?
New York.
Yeah, New York. They were
Bro,
fucking.
he grew up
good
racing
at
in that
racing
shit. Like
in the rain.
that's nothing to him. And what's gangster about Cooper is he graduated from a public high school.
Mm-hmm.
He
Wow.
went to school full time and
Oh, he didn't do a homeschool?
no,
Wow.
Yeah.
no.
That's
A lot of people are
gangster.
like
fast.
Graduated
So
from
does-
a
I've never
public
met
high
him, but
school.
is he very like energetic and talkative?
No,
Wow, that's even crazier.
no.
That's
He's
sick.
actually pretty shy
Quiet
and
and
like
shy?
chill and down to earth. And
Damn. Shout out for
I haven't
that.
got to hang out with him, but I think he's a really cool, chill kid.
Man,
He
that's
doesn't
sick.
have
His
like
private
a
jet
ton
vid?
of energy.
He's a private
PJ
jet.
vid?
Yeah.
Remember with the American
I was
flag?
talking to his chick, and she was saying that, you know, like he overworks himself
I
gnarly.
can see that.
Like he's always
He
just
seems like
on
one of those
it.
kids that
It's just
fucking grind.
24/7
100
and pulling up in the
50%
PJ.
Yeah, with the
Times.
American flag.
Wait, did he really?
He pulled up
You
to
knew-
the MX
you
Nations
saw
on
that
PJ.
video for sure.
I didn't.
What? He pulled
Am I
up with the
fucking up?
freaking
What
American
happened?
flag on his back, and then
In a PJ?
no, he went into the PJ though, like going to Redbud.
What a G. I need
Yeah,
to-
no, like I mean, his chick definitely is probably got it like that, or he
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
I don't know the situation, but
Yeah.
they pulled up looking sick.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'd be
yo,
working a
that,
full-time job, so I don't
I heard
see
they
a
were
lot.
they were talking. Somebody was talking bad about him doing that, but I'm like, dude, hate us because they ain't us type thing.
Yeah,
Why
dude.
would you
for
hate on that? That's
real.
what. That's like exactly what this sport needs.
You're racing
Yeah.
motocross and you're flying a.
Yeah.
flying
Even
pirate.
it
Yeah,
does
bro,
not
Stop
matter
playing.
PJs, I hate 'em.
Like now,
It does not matter how you pull up in it.
got a new goal.
If you are pulling up in a PJ, like it just looks good.
I'd also like to see one of the riders just pull up at a PJ and just beer cans are falling out.
Yeah,
they're pulling up and they're just like ripped up T-shirt. They're just
maybe
like,
Jett.
what a night on.
Maybe
but
Jett
like
will just
obviously set up, like acted out because they can't be
I
doing
know.
that.
Jett could do that.
Sure.
That'd be pretty funny.
Jett could pull that off.
Yeah.
Because he'd be testing the waters a little bit with his like OnlyFans shit and
He's got an OnlyFans?
no, but he like
What?
he like promoted his he like joked around with it. Jett, dude, do you ever see him when he was like I don't even remember how exactly he did it, but he was like
Was it at Paula?
yeah, I think so.
I feel like I saw.
Whatever.
He
But
just,
I didn't
like,
know.
he just like
I-
had like
I never knew what that was about.
he was just like using the OnlyFans logo as like marketing basically, and
but they
I
market,
feel like-
they market him good.
and people
They
were
market
like
him good.
going to his tent to just buy donuts and merch, but
Dudes like him need to be in this industry.
100%.
Dude, people are too soft,
Yeah.
man. They need to fucking chill out.
There needs to be a lot more of Jetts, but I also do know that the higher ups that run these series and whatnot, they understand that and they want more Jetts and they want to try to turn some of these upcoming kids into more of like a Jett.
Dude, it's all characterism too, you know? Like you
But it's hard to give a kid
Yeah.
personality that doesn't have personality.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to like
Make an
brand
awkward
them
kid
with
not
it.
awkward.
It's weird.
Jet just has it.
yeah.
He
Yeah,
had it.
it's either they have it or they don't.
He's fucking gifted in just about every way.
Yeah, no,
So,
he is.
He's got the
pretty
look.
cracked.
He's got the personality. He's got Taylor coming in, almost knocking over the tripod. No worries.
He's a good
got
ass
Winco
dude,
in his
dude.
hand.
Just a great ass
Being
guy.
super loud with his ice cream.
Hey, that was actually a really smooth entry though.
Yeah.
Yeah, MX Nations.
Is
though,
my
was
bike
pretty
in the
sick to
back of the
watch.
truck?
Yeah,
Good experience.
What bike?
My first time ever
I know,
watching
bike.
one that you
yeah. We
Okay.
went a long
Dub.
time not doing good at him.
My
Did
bike
Australia
ain't in
get
there.
second because of Jett?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, and
Mitch Evans did good.
Mitch Evans did good.
I
And so did
seen
Hunter.
Homeboy.
I don't know
who is
anyone
it?
else from any other
the,
country.
the dude from, dude, he, France, it starts with an F, dude. Starts with an F.
Fernandez.
Fernandez. I seen that guy ripping, bro.
Yeah,
you
did he
seen
win
him
a
with-
moto?
Dude,
you
I
saw
was-
his fist pump.
Okay,
up.
Dude
I
was
literally
just
don't
So
even.
sick.
on.
That
I was
fist
like,
pump
bro.
was so hard.
The slow mo shot.
Dude, he twisted so hard.
How-
he was like off the bike.
his like cock
And he
back
like
for
kind of
it.
threw like
oh,
a
that was so
like a little lazy
nasty.
oppo over the leap, and he looked back at Cooper like on a sight lap one time or something, like over the leap. It was sick.
dude.
Dude, that guy
There
was,
was-
on.
That fist pump was the hardest thing.
And
I've
it
ever
was
seen.
in slow
What was
mo.
the fist pump? I didn't see that part.
Oh, it's on the
we'll
fit.
have to clip it in because
Yeah, it's
the way
different.
he literally
And-
he's like got his hand off like throwing it as he's going up the face,
And-
he throws
But he's
like,
like,
he
the
put-
most stoked.
And he's-
like, dude,
literally pushing. So and then like he pushes it down while he's like mid like punch, and someone was like, "Oh, hit the kicker," but there's no kicker, and
I seen
but he
that.
just he's so controlled and he just dipped it
It
like
was all just
it's
from
him.
body
It's
motion.
Tell me
just-
there
Yeah.
was some type of octane dude out there just behind him getting that shot.
know-
yeah, for real.
I would
You
so
know?
crazy
You want to know what's
type of
crazy?
slow
Is I
mo.
think Octane was there, and I would not doubt if he has it. I almost
Nah, he
think,
gets some of the craziest
Yo, I'm not
slow mo
joking.
shots
I almost
ever.
think I seen it from Octane. I might be tripping.
From filmers, I will say that
Might look
Octane
good.
is a
Octane's
fucking
always
amazing,
good. Yeah.
amazing.
So good.
He's a
I
gangster.
love-
Yeah.
That's
and he's like the coolest dude ever.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
all the
that's who-
events,
like I
too.
watched a bunch. Like when I started getting
Yeah,
into
you
edits,
loved
I watched
Octane.
like Octane.
You
and
were
then,
like
he
mini
DM'd me. I was
Octane.
like, no way, bro. Like you're DMing me, and like we're boys now, so it's chill.
He's
You-
the man.
He
Yeah,
is
he's
the
so cool.
chillest dude ever.
Yeah.
Always just like
The
just
most humble
chilled out,
filmer.
bro.
Yeah.
He's
He'll
rad.
literally like
He makes me want to
he'll
be
get
happy.
like the nastiest shot, and he'll just walk away from it like total blank face, and you're like, "Yo, like, did you get that?" Yeah.
and then he posts it. Yeah,
You know-
posts it, and you're like, oh my
You know where he
goodness.
really
like,
opens
yeah,
you were
up?
sitting on
You know
that?
where he really opens up is when he's with the Palmers.
I was just gonna say that.
Dude, when
True.
we all
Dude.
hang out with the Palmers in Octane,
He's a little bit more
dude.
open.
He
Yep.
is he's a good time.
He 100% because he even like we were out at the Palmers and we were at a restaurant eating, and he was just like fucking with me, fucking he got me with a heavy shoulder tap. I turned all the way over and looked, and he was on.
I have a video of it.
Yeah, and he was on the side.
Dude,
and
I
was
remember
like,
him
wow,
doing
you
some
just
stuff that was
That's
so
fucking made me
funny.
look stupid.
I remember like he would get out of my Sprinter van and go and fucking like I forget what it was. He would like this dude in a car was like fucking with me out there, and he would get out of my Sprinter van and he would like go and spray water on this dude's car and just start running back to my van.
What?
And I would just be laughing, dude. We'd all be laughing because of him just doing some funny shit like that.
See, that's like I can't see.
You can't see
doing
Octane
that.
doing that.
But in the right scenario, I
That's
guess.
cool though because like when he's out there getting shots, he's a professional.
Yeah, he
likes to have
gets
a good
kind
time.
of like. I'm only gonna bring this up because I'm like almost in the same mode right now, but not really. I don't know. He gets like burnout on filming.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do too.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you?
Do
Do you go through waves where you're just like,
I'm kind of, dude. I edge out sometimes where I'm like, bro, fucking, I'll get pissed off about something, and it'll eat me alive. Especially when I'm filming, and I'm like, damn, I could go back to like when I'm filming and everything's just shaky, like, cause I like shit to be perfect, and if it's shaky, like it'll just ruin my day, and then I'll be over filming, burn out, like what the fuck. But like, that's why when I hang out with Bull and shit, like he kind of like a Bull, Hesh, and you guys have like the right taste for what I like, and it's been helping ever since I like haven't even had a camera.
yeah,
Too, which is
Wow.
fucking ridiculous. Losing my camera at the damn airport.
oh, I forgot. You lost
Damn,
your
I didn't even
camera.
hear about that.
Dude, I don't know if I lost it. I think I got
Typical-
swooped.
Oh, it definitely 100% got.
Bro, I was like, are you fucking
Hey,
kidding me?
it was funny because
Typical airport type
I
shit though.
sent him with my camera, and he also had his, right? But
'Cause
I
I-
didn't know he had
Okay.
his. So I sent him with my camera.
Yeah.
And I seen on like his snap or somebody's snap that Shane lost a camera at the airport.
And you were just like,
And I'm just thinking in my
Dang.
head like, damn. I don't want to say nothing to him because
Yeah.
I've already
Oh, yeah.
told the story, but like I know Shane well enough that
Yeah.
like he would be so bummed
Oh,
if he
yeah.
lost.
If I lost yours, like I
my
wouldn't.
camera.
be able to-
yeah.
So the last thing I want to do is even send him a text and be like, "Yo, was that my?" You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause
like,
if it was,
just-
it's just gonna bum him out more.
Right, yeah.
And
Because
like,
it was me
he-
entering our trip.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I know he's a good enough dude that he's gonna feel bad.
Yeah,
enough. I
and
don't
he's-
need to
he'll
rub
bring
in.
it up no matter
So I was
what,
just
yeah.
like, if it is mine, I'll find out when he gets back.
Right.
And it, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
And thank God
And
it was mine.
Yeah.
and then I heard like an hour later that it was his, and I was like, but
But
You're
God,
like,
thankfully though it
fuck,
was
that's
mine because
so- yeah.
I would hate to put like something on somebody else. Like I wouldn't be able to. Like if I would just have to like recover that. You know.
Yeah, for real.
But dude, I was like, at the time I was like, fuck, dude, I'm pissed. But like, whatever, fuck, you know, it is. It is
Yeah.
like I can't do anything about it. Thank God I got rid of his camera for the weekend.
yeah, right.
Then I
Of course
pull
you
up
have
your
the-
camera,
the camera that you don't really know how to run.
and dude, it's the lens is just deep lens. So I'm like, yeah, I can't use.
Did
this
you bring
thing.
the 7200?
No, I fucked him.
rather-
I totally fucked him and gave him the lens that's on that camera.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
you can't. Yeah,
So you
it'd be hard to
basically-
do
like, that
POV.
camera's pretty
You gotta be
far
like
away
far
right
as.
So I had to
Yeah.
do the little
POV.
phone thing, and I've done a
Pause
couple
what?
phone things, and like a lot of.
Hey, you made that video really good for being on. a
Dude,
phone.
I try my best on that. Like I don't want it to look like a phone. Like I don't know
Honestly,
why.
we probably just blew you out. Like most people probably don't know that was done on a phone.
Yeah, I mean, I just my thing is, especially because like, you know, respect to the dudes that are iPhone filmers.
Yeah.
Like respect to those dudes. Like you
And
know who
nowadays
does the
it's-
best is Buttery. Like he.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know.
Nowadays, there's literally nothing wrong with being an iPhone
Dude,
filmer.
you
because
could
it's
make a
just as-
movie on your iPhone, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
just
great.
such-
I just don't want it to look like an iPhone.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I really want like
because you have
More-
that like cinematic style and creative side that the iPhone's not enough for you. I feel
Yeah.
the same way.
100%. Like there's an iPhone that's not going to catch the same shot as Bull getting
No.
of somebody.
Not close.
Nobody,
Not
nowhere
even
close.
Some days, dude, I swear, I've had people like just be like, yo, so like you film all these on your iPhone, and then now it's just like, damn, like I need to step my shit up.
No
They would-
way.
if
I'm
that
not
was on
gonna
an
lie.
iPhone, that's like the 2026 iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Quality.
literally.
Yeah, they're
I got a fresh 14 like a couple days ago.
You did.
And honestly,
dude, crazy.
it's-
No different?
It's not that crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Did
not.
you turn on like the freaking? I think it's like the
cinematic
24
mode and shit.
megapixels.
Yeah, I turned all that shit on.
No, he doesn't even know what you're talking about.
No, I did 100%.
I literally, he didn't even know what the freaking, like the focus thing. Like you could switch between the
Yeah.
focus.
I didn't know it did
He didn't
that.
even know what that was.
You could
That's
even
the
lock,
most common
like,
thing.
Kyle,
What
like
the focus
Allison,
is? Like, what do you mean? I probably
videos-
didn't know
Nah,
that either,
like,
dude.
his
pretty
exposure,
gnarly.
like on
It's
his iPhone,
crazy.
every time like I get an iPhone clip or something on his phone, his exposure is locked at like plus like 1.3, so it's like a little bit brighter, and all his videos are taken a little bit bright. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It brings out more colors or something. I don't know, but
It's pretty.
you can
crazy,
like lock it.
Who's?
and- This kid named Kyle Allison. He's sick.
Oh, really?
The homie.
Yeah. He be tossing.
Shout
So,
out Kyle.
I mean, honestly, I don't really know. How do you do all that shit? Do I go to
dude, you
cinematic?
literally have to like.
What are you trying to do?
Are you
That
trying to
thing
do the
looks-
little focus thing?
That thing looks
Yeah.
freaking
That's
pretty
portrait mode.
So
pristine.
not, yeah, it's cinema
Oh,
or cinematic.
yeah.
So go to
So,
cinematic.
like,
Video.
So go to
It
cinematic.
don't work everywhere though. It's like kind of botchy.
The cinematic
Yeah.
mode does look really
So you
cool.
could get ball.
But
and
Hertzler was fucking.
You
He
could
was
have,
doing
like-
some shit on it that made it look pretty stupid.
could
You
have
could do like
ball
you
and
could click.
that mic in two different focus points.
You
and
could do
then-
the AF block too, and then also like if you click the
It's
screen
just hard with moving stuff.
and you move
Yeah.
like the corner or something. I think it's only on
Yeah,
regular
because
video.
hey, I was trying to walk in a Ritter's helmet and like get like a certain shot and like move the focus point from the
Oh, that
hats
thing
from the
still looks
merge
really
to the
good.
helmet.
yeah.
It was
For
kind of
phone.
hard because
Dude.
it wasn't pulling when I wanted it to.
What was what were you talking about earlier? What was a topic we definitely needed to tackle?
Dahmer.
Dahmer's fucked.
Dude.
Dude,
crazy.
all right. So if people watch the Jeffrey Dahmer show,
Yeah.
My
Have you
girlfriend
watched it?
literally. My girlfriend is in Minnesota right now, with her
Minnesota.
family for her sister's wedding. So shout out to them. I'm sorry and bummed I can't be there, but she literally texted me earlier and she's like, "You motherfucker, you better not be watching any episodes without me."
And
It's
gonna
one of those. It's one of those shows that everybody's on it.
oh my
It's-
God.
Every
She-
single episode is
What
like
episode are you on?
5 or 6.
Wait, how many seasons is there? One?
One season.
Yeah.
What
How many
episode are you on?
episodes
Have you
is
watched
I
any of
haven't
it?
even watched
Bro,
one
what
second.
about you?
Into it?
I'm
Yeah.
probably
You
gonna
finished
start
Nah,
tonight.
I'm like 6 episodes in.
how
like the
long
deaf
are they?
guy.
They're
First
like
off,
an hour or what?
I will go by
Dang.
saying that I'm a brutal dude. I like watching some gory shit. Who
Yeah.
cares, you know? But
Is this
that
different?
shouldn't be on
Wait, we
Netflix.
didn't
I haven't
we
watched nothing.
I'll be the one to say
Crazy.
it, bro.
Wait,
I
we
have-
didn't watch.
I haven't watched nothing
Like,
about
I'm
it.
usually
I
chill,
probably will
like-
tonight, honestly.
I swear, the one part we were watching in my room that night, didn't we say it made us uncomfortable as fuck?
Dude.
Every
Yeah.
I don't
there's
know,
a
I'm-
bro. I
I'm
haven't
being
watched
honest
one
with you,
thing
like,
about it.
I'm
I
not
need
that
to.
guy, and I'm not like on that scenario. But I don't think a show like that needs to be on Netflix.
It's pretty intense.
Really, it's that gnarly.
It's
The
not.
reason being too, because I'm like probably all of us is like film and directing. I love every bit of it.
100%.
Yeah.
I love to look at what they're doing,
And how like
and
their
it's
character
clear on what
acts.
they're doing. They're almost glorifying him.
I know.
Yeah, they
If you
they
do
can
think-
be
well,
they
think about the
that can be.
They're
the
making him like
concept
he's
of
a.
the show.
Yeah.
They're making it like he's a good looking dude, and like the aesthetic of him was cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're making it kind of like that, and at the end, you will feel that way because it's a test. I don't know if I want to tell you, but like I mean, it's a known thing what he went through at the end. But
I actually don't know.
so you don't want to know, but it was a test throughout the whole thing, and to be honest with you, I caught myself feeling like bad for Jeffrey Dahmer
Yeah, so bad.
No way.
when I shouldn't have
Exactly.
at all. but
Dude,
that show
damn.
made me feel bad for him in a way when there was not one fucking reason why I should be feeling
Right.
bad for
Because
that
bro,
guy.
Yeah.
there's parts in that show where you're just like,
You don't even want to watch.
But I will
like-
say, and if you haven't watched any of it, I'm sorry, I'm going to spoil this part a little bit. That fool's mom
Oh.
was
Dude.
fucked,
Yeah.
bro. She was on like 28 prescription pain meds.
Yeah.
At
With
one
him
time,
in her.
while she was pregnant with him.
That's
So
fucked.
every single day she has a fucking fetus growing in her. She's popping 28 pills, and then when her and her husband, Jeffrey's dad, go to a doctor to talk about it, he's like, my concern is the prescription medication while there's a fetus growing and
Yeah.
and in
Yeah.
your wife. And she just goes off and she's like, I'm fucking prescribed him. I need him.
It's your
I should
fault
be
for
just
fucking
making
going
a-
and picking up rodents
Yeah.
with him.
Exactly.
Just
So,
excuse.
like, again, I don't want to give him sympathy at all whatsoever, because there's parts of that fucking show that are so fucked up
So touchy too.
that you're just like, yo, this fool, like, I get
Sends
fucking
chills down your
dude, I get,
spine.
like,
Dude, it gets
heebie-jeebies
gnarlier
thinking about
too.
it.
I'll tell you, it gets gnarly.
So,
But
again, the fact, like, that is fucked. When my girlfriend was pregnant with our daughter, she'd get migraines like no other, and she would trip about taking a Tylenol.
yeah, of course.
One single Tylenol.
Yeah.
And this chick is taking 26,
Just
28
crazy
meds every
amount.
single
Wow.
day. All sorts of crazy shit.
Wow.
Like the morphine.
Wow. Yeah.
Bro, you get fucking morphine when you're having a baby.
Dude, the crazy part of Jeffrey Dahmer, like, have you watched the real interview with him?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I've never been
Bro,
even intrigued by
he's-
Jeffrey Dahmer
Until
or-
now.
Until
So
the show
crazy.
came out,
Like-
and everybody was like, "Yo, this show's fucking crazy."
His like
Dude.
demeanor and like
Dude, the
Bro.
way
he
he,
would just
talks
talk about that
is
shit.
he just goes like,
differently.
yeah, I don't know. I just wanted them to be a part of me, and I'm not proud of it,
Yeah.
but I just needed to do it.
uh-huh. Like he wanted like
Like,
he
on
just
some
wanted
real
to have
shit,
like
he-
Like
compete-
he's like, I just have a problem, and I was just feeding my addiction.
Damn, that's so crazy. Ew, that's fucking eerie.
That's crazy. Bro.
Like he
That
said,
is-
he was like in person said he would collect skeletons and all the parts because he was going to do like a memorial in
Like
his
a ritual
room, a
almost.
ritual thing, and they were asking why, and he was like, just to feed my addiction more.
Dude,
But like just saying it blatantly, like
chill,
like not even hiding.
like
yeah,
monotone.
like he knows what he's.
no, he
he's
knew he
obviously
was like, I
knows
should
what
no
die.
he's
emotion.
doing.
Like he's like, I should die.
Have you seen the like crime photos of his house? He literally has like, I'd say like 3 skulls just like on a freaking like mantle.
Was it
And that-
of his apartment?
Yeah,
and like
It's so gnarly.
He had that
pillows with
The
blood
barrel
on
of
them just stuffed in
acid.
his closet.
the barrel of acid.
I did
is
have
gnarly.
to. I did have to like post that video of like,
dude.
I'm not gonna lie, you were the first person I seen do it
So
because
funny.
I seen a whole bunch
Oh,
of people
yeah,
after you do it.
we're gonna watch a movie.
That
part.
was pretty.
Yeah,
fucking,
hey,
I
we were
literally
together and
replied
we were
right-
like, "Damn, that's."
I
fucking
did- I just
good."
thought
I was
of
like,
it.
bro, that was
So funny.
fucking good.
Bro, I just thought of it because I've had the TV intro for so long, but I was like, dude, I wonder if I just do that like cool little, just a quick video. Of
Hey,
that.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw a lot of those after you.
Did it do good?
Yeah, it did pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did actually really good. It was more on the part of like I just really needed to do it. Like
Yeah.
it was too funny. Like I don't know. Like maybe
The
it's not
opportunity-
funny
It was
in real
perfect.
life.
The
Whatever.
It was
just
perfect.
there.
Yeah, I was like, I'm taking this one.
I mean, it's one of those things. Like, if you're a pussy and you're butthurt by everything, you might not like it. But if you're
Good
a
thing
normal
like
person, you think it's
like our type fan base and like even like people
Yeah.
are watching this right now. Like at least they're fucking. They think the
if
same
you
as
put
us.
up with us, then yeah, you're
Like
gonna
For
fucking
real.
man up, dude. You know what? Fucking man up. All of you guys watching this shit right now.
don't be fucking
Grab your
pussies.
Don't
fucking
be a
balls.
bitch.
and
Or
twist 'em.
like, you know, if you're a chick, do whatever you gotta do. Or maybe you're non-binary, whatever. You know, do what you gotta do. You identify as this water bottle.
World Supercross is this weekend. We talked about it a little bit a while ago. Seemed like a fantasy thing.
Is that
Didn't
that thing
even-
that's like it's the first ever?
Yeah, like didn't even know if it was actually going to happen, but it is taking place this weekend. They do look like they're killing it. media wise. Like they look like they're taking it really serious. They look like they know what they're doing.
LA Coliseum.
I haven't heard. That's a totally different thing.
Oh, really?
What you
I
just
said the same thing.
No
bro.
way.
Yeah, LA Coliseum. They did just announce that, but that's for the
See, I don't know.
It's
What,
World
Super
of
Motocross.
that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
So World of Supercross is Supercross Motocross.
Where's it gonna be?
No, World of Supercross is World of Supercross. That's,
Right.
That's the Cardiff race this weekend.
That's in.
That's the shit that
That's in a
racing.
different. That's in a different country, huh?
It's in a
Yes, that's
different
in the UK.
continent.
Yeah. Is that
So-
so? It's
I wonder
Supercross,
what
right?
dude is
Yes.
out there
Damn.
that's funding this whole situation.
Well,
It's gotta
I
be
know
big
it's
digs.
organization.
I know it's FIM.
Just them.
FIM's a huge organization.
They can't. It's just
Bro,
them.
FIM's like the leader of motorsports over there.
Damn.
So it's not like
They're
it's not out of their element to like
Do
go
that.
be on
Yeah,
top
yeah.
of the shit and kill it. You
get
know?
it. Try to get it to be known even more.
But just for the fact that it's a brand new thing and it looks like they're doing pretty well with it so far.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard where the fuck to watch it. Like I literally replied to I replied to Max Anstey's wife's story
Mhm.
and was like, "Hey, how the fuck do I watch it on TV?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to miss it." And she was like, "Honestly, I have no idea." She was
That
like, "I'm trying to
sucks.
find out too."
What the hell? Where are they doing it at?
The first event's in the UK.
Oh, so it's like all
That
around the
stadium.
world.
Whoa,
Racers.
it's gonna be like the France
Bro,
style.
that stadium.
Those type.
It's sick
Have you
as
seen
fuck.
those Supercross tracks?
No.
What is it? The
Huge.
Tour de France or whatever?
Yeah, like Paris, Supercross to Paris or something like that.
Like huge.
Tour de
Bro.
France.
Yeah, that's a whole
Bro,
cyclist.
Lance
That's a
Armstrong.
whole.
Are you
cyclist.
kidding?
Oh wait,
Right
is
now?
Lance? Yeah, Lance Armstrong is the biker.
Are you shot? Tour de France? Are you fucking joking?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm lost.
I knew it was in France. That's all.
Bro.
But it's Paris,
This
huh?
guy, this guy's wild.
I'm lost on
Wow,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
But like, it's
I
just gonna be like is it gonna be like an elite Supercross
Yeah.
It's
track?
supposed to be. It's supposed to. Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, like it's gonna
For
be
real.
like two
Legit as
times the
fuck.
size on some shit. That would be sick.
No, it's
Probably
like
not.
regulation size. It'll be like totally normal.
Dude, I wish they
That
would
would be
break
sick
that
if everything
regulation
was
for
just
this
Two
event.
times.
That would be
But
dude.
you got to figure a lot of these dudes racing this were previously retired. Josh Grant is racing it. Cole Seeley,
It's
Chad
Chad
Reed.
Reed.
Chad Reed.
Dang.
Chad Reed,
Remember we
Josh
talked
Grant,
about that
Cole
last
Seeley,
time, like-
because they're getting a bag.
Yeah, for
Dude,
real.
money's falling down right now. They're just making so much
And
goo up.
again,
And they've all
Roxon-
been chilling. They're like, oh yeah, no, I'll go travel. Like,
Yeah, I'll take 30th.
Yeah.
Like
We're
obviously
going
they
to-
probably won't. I'm
and
just
it's like-
kidding.
it's like
Cole Seeley's a
vacation.
fucking man too. By
Yeah.
the way,
It's a
They're-
vacation.
I'm actually very excited.
Dude, I
to,
know
like,
it's gonna be a
see
brawl.
I'm really
Cole
hoping
Seeley.
Cole
But like,
goes
how are
and
you gonna be
kills it.
sad at 30th if you're making goo up?
And you're traveling.
When you're on a
Actually,
vacation.
I take that back too because, you know, those guys are
They're such.
they're racers and
competitors.
competitors for sure.
Yeah, we're like.
Dude,
I'll go-
I would be
I'll
We're like a
busted.
vacation, a vacation, and like 30, a little guap.
I see Bill
All
goes
day.
going.
to race.
Are they doing shows?
You had me for a second.
They're doing shows.
They must be, yeah.
Damn,
He's taking it.
Dude, they're doing it
that
up
would be
right,
so
huh?
sick.
Yeah, so it looks like they're. I don't know. I'm really excited to see what
Cole
happens.
And it's like
Seeley's one of my
international
favorites.
fans, so
Damn, we should go.
International fans, and it's. I
just
don't know.
go
It gives
and
it.
no one's speaking English.
It gives.
That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
it gives the sport more of an opportunity to be like F1.
Oh yeah, the way they have 2 riders on each team or whatever.
You think there'll be a lot of
Yeah.
Americans there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much? You think like 40% of the stadium, 50%?
I don't
for
know.
attendance
Yeah,
wise, like
I
or
don't
not
know.
a lot. Or you think it's gonna be more like?
Way
Just-
more
it'll
international. We'll have Americans there.
Dude, they're
obviously, but
probably
not
gonna-
as much.
it'll just be.
Dude, but if they like just
Yeah.
out of nowhere, like
Full
Stewart
stadium?
walks out
Yo.
Just- with his
Geared
dirt
up.
bike geared
Geared on
up,
the back
geared
of the
up,
top,
dude.
yeah.
They don't say a word. Stewart's just like, what
Line,
up?
yeah.
Shane just broke the fucking news. Shane knows this crazy
Imagine
shit
this
we got.
happens. They're like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like
Who told
they
you,
email
bro?
you. They're like, "Yo, you guys are gonna have to take that down. That can't be up for too much longer."
Dude,
That'd
imagine
be
Stewart
gnarly.
just
That
pulls
would be
up.
So
Doesn't talk to
sick.
nobody.
And he's been training this whole time
Yeah.
and smokes.
He's got
everybody.
Nike boots on.
He just goes off.
Hypothetically, James Stewart just shows up to Cardiff this weekend. This will be posted after, so hypothetically, James Stewart showed up to World Supercross in his fucking Nike 6.0s updated.
6.0s.
Updated.
The
Not
shitty part
old-
is
not the
if
old
watch
joints.
that happens and we're like, dude, and everybody's like, yeah, we're gonna believe you.
Yeah. You guys came up with this after.
Yo, right? Because we posted it after.
What's
so
the date? Wednesday, October 5th.
Easy to say that, bro.
Yeah.
You can't zoom in, huh?
All the fucking YouTube commenters, they'll be on top of you so quick.
They're
we're just
nice-
like
they're nice
imagining
on these
something
podcasts.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
Yeah,
far
It's,
gone.
this
hey,
will never happen.
it's so unrealistic. I'm just thinking in my head, like,
We're
dang,
just-
but like, if it does happen, like,
that dude
why
walked,
wouldn't I
if he
just
just-
flash my phone in front of the camera real quick,
Fucking
like,
make-
show the
dude.
date? Like, I'm tripping a little
Hey,
bit.
Jeremy
Hey,
McGrath, while he's
because-
at it, he's out there too, dude. Imagine.
If it does happen now
Honest,
and
two
you
smoke.
didn't do that, we'll feel so
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
For what? I
He
mean,
just
We're
said you
just
should
like-
go flash the date
We're
in
just
case it
sitting
does
here
happen.
thinking. Everyone's thinking about
And
doing
now
it.
I'm saying if that was to happen and he literally said it and didn't go do it, he'd feel like a
Damn.
dummy.
So you're gonna do it?
I mean, maybe it's. I
Maybe
mean,
at the end of
it's-
that
we're
episode.
just like, we're just convincing ourselves that just James
Dude,
Stewart
just as
is
crazy.
gonna
It's
be
coming out of
riding that.
nowhere, out of
Full retirement.
Yeah.
We're convinced.
or what's he doing? He's
I'm just
commentating,
thinking, like,
coming out of commentating.
there's like a maybe not even a chance, but there's more of a chance of him coming back without Nike boots. I don't know
Oh
where I
my-
was going with
it's
that,
about
but
the
like, I don't know.
I mean, if he was gonna come back, you're probably right.
You
It
think
probably
he'd
wouldn't be in Nike boots.
Be more likely to come back to that or the straight rhythm on a two-stroke.
Yo, I
Yo,
forgot
what's
about
up with
that?
that?
Rhythm.
I am
What's up with that
excited
Pro
for Sealy,
Circuit
man.
That'd be
125
sick.
Is
though?
Hanson going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To straight rhythm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
He
was
been
at
testing
no,
Paula.
to,
You know, he's
the-
been at Paula
No.
putting
No.
work.
I don't think Hanson's actually gonna do any
Dude,
racing.
Hanson's the fucking
Actually,
man.
you want to know what's crazy is I posted some of the clips from when we were talking about that, and I genuinely didn't know like why, like I didn't make that topic just to like get clicks. I actually didn't know why Henson would sign with Rockstar Husky, but I literally had a bunch of people comment on TikTok videos and shit, and they're like, bro, like, for fucking testing. Like, he's like the best test guy ever.
Yeah.
And then I actually found out through a homie that he was testing bikes for Jett and Hunter for factory Honda, but those fools were so picky that Henson was just over it. I don't know how true this is, but
I can see that. I don't know Hanson, but I know like about Hanson. I can see that.
yeah. So
And that dude's probably the
so
most
he was
brutally
over
honest
it.
dude with like dirt bikes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I guess he was over it.
Really?
And Husqvarna offered him a contract. Wasn't up to money wise what he wanted, so Rockstar stepped up and covered the rest.
Dude, he's
And
a
he fucking-
G.
and he got it, which somewhat makes sense because when I seen that, not bagging on Henson whatsoever, but the first thing I thought was like, yo, that fool kind of used to be like, fuck corporate, like fuck energy drink helmets, like.
Really? I didn't know.
I mean,
that
I
side
think
of
he
him.
used to like bag on Monster and shit, like.
Yeah.
But if Rockstar's gonna step up and offer him a
He was
bag-
on Monster, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
But I think
Dude,
like,
that
right
guy was
after
the
that,
s-
he
he-
was just-
yeah,
I think he went
Hanson-
through a phase where he was like,
I mean, yeah, I could see like something happening and going that way.
I mean, that guy's been in the game longer than dude. Everybody.
and I could be totally wrong. Like I could be just totally bullshitting that, but I'm pretty sure he went through a phase where he was.
yeah.
I feel like a lot of people have gone through that phase too, though.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
definitely
Can't
could have
dog
went
him
through
about it.
something
I
with
mean,
Monster. He was
something
with them for a
happens in
while.
corporate too, and like
Yeah,
you're just
it
kind
happens
of
with
you're kind of
everybody.
pissed off about it. Like you just kind of have no choice. But this guy was on the hills with the hottest chick. Sorry, Hanson. Talk about your.
He
ex
could
chick,
do
bro. I don't know if it's-
right. He could literally do whatever he wants. He was on fucking MTV when I was in when I was
Yeah.
in like middle school. I was
Yeah, he's the
watching him
fucking
thinking
man.
He was a
I
celebrity.
do like. I do.
Yeah,
but-
right.
And the cool thing is, I think we already talked about this. Corey Bohan was on the same situation. But yeah, Cole Seeley, I'm excited to watch.
Yeah, I'm super.
That's the man.
Dude, he's so good. He's so good.
Sick as style.
Watching him out
Dude,
wide.
I went with him to the Pismo. And
Oh,
like,
I bet that was amazing.
he just got it.
so free.
Yeah.
Dude, like
Like-
I went the same weekend to Glamis with him, and I guess he bodied heavy out there.
Really?
But like,
He
he ended up
sends.
going home. Like, he was like,
Damn.
ah, fuck this. But like,
He sends it in that type of shit.
But
Yeah,
he's,
that's his.
dude. He's just got it. Like
That's his
that.
place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch. Supercross, dunes, anything. He's
Great,
he's
funny,
sick.
witty dude too.
Super, like, cool to be around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
upbeat.
You know
as
who's the
more than
best to be
anyone.
around? That's in that same group. Fucking
that?
Cooper.
Uh,
Cooper Hall. Have you
yeah,
met him?
I've met him like once or twice, but I think it was in Vegas, and we're all pretty loose.
Dude.
But he was mad. Cool.
Funniest
He's funny
dude
as fuck.
I know is him. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, he's fucking on.
Yeah,
He's
you know
on.
who? Without knowing him too much, he almost kind of reminds me of your buddy Colin.
Yeah.
Like almost maybe
he does
similar
kind of.
personalities. or something.
Colin's hilarious too.
Bro, the podcast that we did last night with your homie Carlos.
Yeah.
That was the first time I really got to see
Colin,
Colin's
the
personality.
side of him.
He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and
he's a
in a
funny ass
podcast
dude.
setting. Bro,
Perfect.
He might be your golden ticket. Like
yeah,
he's just
no, he is really good. Him,
He's got
Zach too. Like,
he jumps in and says the funniest shit at the best times.
mhm. You need people like that. You need people to
He's
break ice.
so
For
good.
real.
So good. That was
Yeah.
literally just like, bro, he says shit at the perfect time, and he's got like nasty one-liners.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, he does say the funniest shit out of nowhere all the time.
like there were times where he would actually say some shit, and I would actually have to like hold myself back from laughing.
We got him with the hot sauce too.
Oh,
my God.
the
Yo,
chip?
that worked so good because you told me about that prior, and I forgot about it.
Yeah, because I told them all, like, for the audience watching, I was just like, I told the homies at SoCal, I was like, hey, just make his taco super fucking spicy. So they bought one of those chips.
And they bring it
The
out to us
challenge.
live. We're literally live on the podcast
Yeah.
while they bring it.
And they just bring out, they only give it to Colin, obviously, because I was like, yeah, just
Yeah.
give it to Colin. And he's just
Even
eating.
as the food came out, I was literally just so hyped.
You were
on my
taking
burrito
anything.
that I didn't even
Look
think
at the
about.
top. Yeah.
And then I
Bless
just looked
you.
over and I
Thank
was
you.
trying so hard not to laugh. And Colin goes,
I seen Hertzler's reaction from behind all the cameras. I seen his reaction first, and he was
I made eye contact with him. His first bite, I was like, literally like looking at him, dude. And I-
just
and
waiting.
everybody's staring
And
at
then-
him outside the thing.
Yeah.
And we're just,
Everybody, there's
Dude.
14 dudes behind the bar with their phones out. filming.
laughing, giggling, like trying to
Yeah.
hold their laughs in. And he literally he goes, "Oh, what'd you guys do?" He goes, "What'd you guys do to that shit?" It was so funny.
You guys, if you
Go check
I don't-
that.
I
Go
don't- yeah,
check
I
that
don't know
podcast
when-
out.
I don't know when these will get posted in contrast to each other, but
I'm gonna
I'm
try to get
assuming
that
it'll
one
still.
posted this
I'm
week and
assuming
next
it'll be
week.
out by then, and definitely go watch that because that was fucking hilarious. It was the most like organic, best reaction,
Dude.
Dude, he was
Comedy.
so pissed off.
But he handled
And
it.
Yeah.
as soon as he
But,
noticed it though, he started getting hot, and it just started coming on more.
I had to be the guy to all right, I
Finish
put him
it.
through
That
it.
was savage.
So
Yeah.
I had to do it with him.
Yeah.
But thank God I got less of it than him. And everybody was like, dude, you were trying to act tough. And I was like, bro, it really wasn't that hot when I got it.
Yeah.
Like, it was at
Yeah,
first, it was
he,
like that,
he
but didn't
got
last.
the gnarly end.
Did he
of it.
take?
Yeah.
Oh, there were small tacos on. He took 2 bites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you got more.
He was looking around. It was too good, bro.
He looked up.
He was just looking at everybody's eyes. Like,
Every
bro,
single
who did
person
this?
just staring at him,
Exactly.
waiting for his reaction.
Dude, that was so funny. That was perfect. Timing.
Totally random topic, but Deji, for anybody who doesn't even know who Deji is, because most of our viewers are probably
Motocross.
moto dudes. Deji is this YouTuber dude from the UK who
That does
is-
not deserve a fight that there's, quote unquote, about to have.
and yeah, YouTuber turned boxer. Younger brother of another YouTuber, KSI, who is now Logan Paul's business partner. Long story behind it. I'm not going to tell it, but not my place. Deji is supposedly fighting Floyd Mayweather.
I think
How the fuck does that happen?
Floyd Mayweather is obviously looking at money opportunities.
Do you think he's broke?
Floyd? No way, no.
No.
Or do you think it's just like a
Dude, I don't
extra
think.
bag?
Yeah,
He just
dude,
wants
this guy
more
has money
Floyd money.
for his grandson's grandsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with
he's
that.
set.
Did you
Yeah.
see that he just fought a, I want to say Japanese MMA fighter?
Overseas?
Yeah.
Who?
I
Wait,
saw
Mayweather did?
Yeah.
Like this weekend, like this past weekend.
A Japanese MMA fighter.
And the dude touched him up a few times.
Really? He's older, dude.
Yep.
You have to- yeah,
his age
you
is
know?
going to show a little bit, but
Age-
he put him out in the third round.
Oh,
Damn.
Mayweather
Damn,
put him out in
still
third
quick.
round.
Yeah. Still got it.
That's sick.
He was
He didn't even
probably
have-
like...
I didn't
like,
see
he
this.
didn't
I didn't
even
hear
have-
about this, and
went
I'm into non-fighting.
Yeah.
That is insane to me.
I'm actually... I forgot to...
Damn,
I'm
that
kind of
is
glad I
kinda
brought it up
crazy.
now, but I was going to bring it up to you last night. I forgot.
Wow. Some dude just touched him up, though. That's
He was,
good.
little
he
bit.
was
But, dude, you
Showed
can't.
his age a little bit.
You can't. Like
He's fucking...
I'm
what,
a
50?
fan of, like, this Logan and Jake Paul thing. Like, the fuck? Who drives
that a
vehicles like
car?
that?
the hat. I don't know, honestly.
Sound like
that was crazy.
The mailman.
Oh, the mailman.
That did sound like the man.
Some
That was
rocket
definitely not
ship
Fortnite.
right now.
What I was saying is, like, I'm a fan of this Jake Paul and Logan thing. Like, I'm not a guy that's like biased on their situation. I like the YouTube boxing stuff, and I think that Jake is an amazing fighter.
I do too.
But on a defense is like Mayweather fought Logan because it was a big bag, but Mayweather's also old and retired. Not old and retired, but he's older, and he's
Yeah.
just like, he doesn't
And
have the
that was-
love for it like he used to.
Well, at least that one was a little bit more intriguing to me just because Logan's a big boy.
Yeah.
And, like,
big
in the
boy.
wrong, scenario,
yo.
Floyd's fucking taking it not a little serious while he's in there and fucking zones off and sees some titties or something, and he gets
There's
smacked by a right hand by Logan Paul. He might go out.
Yeah, but the coolest thing is
then-
that he just
Some
proved
titties.
everybody his fight or flight strength against that Chinese
sure.
dude, Japanese guy, right?
Yeah.
He just proved to everybody that like
Like, oh shit, yo,
If
this
he's
dude
in a
touched me
moment-
up a little bit.
Yeah.
I need to finish this.
I'll
like
yeah,
like a
now.
lot of people when they get into a situation where they get hit in a boxing match,
Mm-hmm.
they're like I feel like your main instinct is like, okay, I got to go super hard and lose everything, or like I'm fucking not confident in myself at all. Or there's dudes like him that are just like, it's cool. Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
Stay
Yeah.
calm.
I know I'm
Yeah.
going to beat him still.
That's what's super interesting about like martial arts is there's a lot of athletes, super athletic dudes, killers when it comes to that athletic side of the sport. But when they get punched in the face a couple times, they realize
Dude, it's a
they're not, athleticism isn't going to get them through it. To where
Yeah.
then you have dudes like fucking Roy Nelson. Remember Roy
Yeah.
Nelson? You punch him in the face and it just pisses him off. He's got the biggest belly ever. But
yeah, that
he's
guy
got,
was
like-
too gnarly
he's
too.
got like the least athletic physique in the world.
but has the gnarliest right hands.
Exactly.
Dude, what I'm really
That's all
like
you need is a rider.
what I'm really drawn on is that Jake and fucking
Anderson Silva.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm like a.
But see,
I've carried this whole thing because like from the start of Jake Paul's boxing, like I hate to sound, I'm not a fanboy, of course. Like I just like the villain in situations. That's why I'm a big fan of Conor McGregor. I like the villain, and Jake was drawn to me as a villain. And I was like, dude, this guy could fucking box since the beginning. And now he's going
smart.
against one of my favorites of all time, and I don't know how to take this.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know which one to go for.
Now, how do I say this one? I 100% agree with you. I almost hate to say it, but I am now a Jake Paul fan. At least a little bit. I 100% respect what he's done and what he's doing.
I mean, it's kind of
The
hard
dude
not to
fucking
nowadays.
grinds. If you can't admit that, then You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
But this one's a weird one for me because Anderson Silva is obviously one of the
it's
best strikers in
Anderson
history.
Silva in
One of
boxer too.
for sure. But
He's older now
almost
too.
50.
Yeah.
Like, my question is, you say Jake goes out, even if same type deal. Like, even if Anderson touches him up a little bit in the first couple rounds, Jake goes out in the third round, knocks him the fuck out. Are people just gonna be like, well,
Dude.
bro, he's fucking almost 50? What, like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? So I like this matchup because it is one of those that, like, it could happen. Honestly, my standpoint, I
That's
don't
100%,
see Jake Paul losing.
That's 100% true because I mean, I don't know what to see because last 12 fights I was like I could see Jake Paul winning, like the Tyron Woodley thing. I was like, dude, this guy's fucking. I could see him winning, but like this
What's
one,
the
I
chance
don't
in
know.
this fight that you see Jake losing?
My chance is, if anything, like it'll go to like probably like fourth round, and Jake Paul is just like probably. Dude, I feel like if it goes before the fourth round, Anderson Silva's going to be working him. But Jake Paul's probably working on a strategy as we speak of like watching, manipulating his style with one of his trainers. And he's going to be looking for an opening for the same wow moment as Tyron Woodley. Go for that stomach shot. Boom, face shot. Knocked out. So I'm thinking he's going to go for something to
When
be
you
set
actually
up.
do break it down, though, it is gnarly because for Jake Paul to sit down and like break down Anderson Silva tape and try to come up with a game plan, it's a totally different deal. Anderson Silva is top fucking level,
And he's
striking.
working on
Bro,
it.
and like arms down, dodging.
Yeah,
But there was
like,
times that he
Tyron's
fucked himself up.
not
No.
a boxer like Anderson Silva. So like when you actually break it down, it's like, fuck, Anderson, like, yeah, he's 50, but bro, he still can like.
Yeah.
But
Woodley's
he's
prime
also
was
50. He's
pretty
probably
prime, though.
not gonna have the power. He's
Yeah.
probably not gonna knock Jake Paul out to where Tyron had knockout power still.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird one for me. I think Jake Paul will go through him. I think probably second or third round he'll knock him out.
Really?
Unfortunately, yeah. I'm not even
Because
gonna
he is
enjoy
older.
watching
Dude's
that
almost
because
50.
I love Anderson
I
Silva.
totally understand that too. And like now he's drawn to the point where it's like, dude, this guy's an actual like boxer,
He is.
you know? And but like
Bro, you watch him now.
but
and
everything
he's a
we're talking
fucking
about though
tank,
is exactly what Anderson Silva is about.
for sure.
Is proving every single person wrong
That is very
every
true.
fucking time because he's the nice guy, never talks shit, and just like
And
boom
even
out of
this
nowhere
one, they're
in the
like
ring, he's a cocky motherfucker.
Yeah, they respect each other.
Yeah.
This one's interesting because they're like not talking shit. You
Yeah.
can't. You're fucking.
How are you gonna talk
You're
shit
a
to Anderson
dickhead if
Silva?
you talk shit to Anderson.
Yeah.
But I wonder what it's doing to his sales on ticket sales. Because,
God, that's a good
but
question.
it is awesome. Anderson Silva though.
Where do you think Jake Paul goes after this if he does win? Say he knocks him out second, third round, like I'm saying, and where does he go next?
He's gonna be shooting for Canelo. 100%.
Damn.
Because I feel like
you
he would
think he
rather.
gets
I
that
feel like
fight?
he would rather lose against Canelo after having the boxing career that he has.
He would for sure
If
respect
he-
that loss.
Yeah,
100
you would have to.
I
respect that.
100%.
If
Yeah.
he was to actually get the Canelo fight,
That would be a gift itself.
anywhere from now and the next 2 years, if he even
Stepped in the ring.
stepped into the ring and got knocked out first round, bro, how do you not
respect
respect
to
the
him
fuck out of
going
that?
to
For
that,
real.
get to that point.
And the fact that he wants to do it, how do you not like that?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
How do you not like the fact that he's
Someone
calling
with-
out Conor McGregor, Canelo? He's calling out
Yeah.
the best like,
Yeah.
bro. If
I can-
you or I were to fucking like just I want a fucking boxing match with Canelo Alvarez, the best dude in the world right now.
From a
in
Disney
boxing.
star.
From a Disney star. From Jake Paul.
Straight up.
It's pretty sick.
Disney-
I think it's pretty cool because like what you're saying, like, dude, this guy's, yes, he's down. Like, you know, like he's like Yes.
He trains like he wants
Dude,
to
he
win.
fucking is like going against these dudes that are top dogs, like
Mm-hmm.
insane. But like, I'm more geared to how he is just a like I don't understand how he's never been burnt out.
And you want to know what's
And
crazy?
that dude
is
was doing
he's
everyday
doing
videos.
all that shit that we're talking about, and then he just came out with a podcast that's insanely high level production.
Dude, him and Logan work more than anybody.
Yeah,
Like, obviously, there's probably people out there that work a lot, like Mr. Beast and stuff. But like,
yeah.
not even, bro. I feel like Mr. Beast is like he's got it like that.
Yeah.
Because he knows
He's
how
got
to
like a
use YouTube.
team too,
But,
to
like,
help him.
The crew,
Logan and
yeah,
Jake-
but like
Jake
Logan and
don't
Jake,
stop.
these guys are like physically demanding,
Mm-hmm.
fucking like actual Spartans, dude. They're like
are.
dudes are out there like
Insanely
actually fighting
humans.
and trying
Yeah.
to like do crazy stuff. And on top of that, every day working like these in mind.
Making like content.
These dudes-
and stuff.
Like I know people that did everyday vlogs for years at a time, like Tanner. And you know what, dude? It kind of it drains you.
For sure.
It drains anybody. And these Logan and Jake Paul were doing it for like years on years.
So crazy.
And then right after that, back to back, they're like doing more different things and just they still haven't stopped.
that's
And
Every
again, like
day.
for now, Jake to come out with a podcast, a podcast is a lot of work. And I'm sure he's got dudes editing and shit, but for him to sit down for however amount of time
Yeah,
every
for real.
day or every other day, and I only see the clips on TikTok and whatnot that pop up, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
He has his chick on there. They fucking debate over some pretty wild shit. And
Nah,
it's
I've
pretty-
like enjoyed a lot of it
it's pretty
too.
entertaining.
And a lot of these dudes that are watching right now, a lot of them are probably OG moto dudes that are kind of, like stern dudes, and they
Yeah,
probably
and-
aren't agreeing with anything we're saying against the Logan and Jake because it's such
Yeah.
a far out thing
It's such a
for
different
us.
thing. But honestly, we also could be wrong too, because YouTube is such just like a big world, and I even know like a lot of moto people, and if there's people right now that are just like getting rage with what we're saying, like maybe just try to open up your mind a little bit and watch some like other people that maybe aren't moto.
See it from a different
Or
perspective.
maybe comment
Yeah,
for
comment
sure.
some stuff to change our minds.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe we
Because-
open our mind a bit too. But this is just
All
our
open
opinion.
Yeah,
our
if you want us
minds
to be
together.
more moto, let us know.
Yeah, it's just our opinions are always
Yeah, but that it's a crazy world of other shit going on, and like the fact that there's like these YouTube dudes that are boxing the best boxers
Boxers
in
in the
history right
world.
now. It's
Quickly.
pretty fucking absurd.
So quick too.
I don't think Deji. I just think Deji's. They're just. I don't really necessarily like Deji and KSI because I feel like they're just trying to follow the coattails of fucking Jake and Logan.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think they're just trying to follow, and like the KSI dude's just really wants like to be Jake. I that's what I look at it as. I'm like, bro.
Yeah,
Me and Dubby were talking about it not too long ago. Dubby's up here, by the way. I'm not Dubby's a big fan of KSI too.
you fuck with KSA?
You did, though.
I did fuck with them, but I also think that they want you to think, oh, it's just a YouTuber guy fighting this, but they have all the money in the world to train with the best trainers.
Yeah.
So the whole YouTube, I'm a YouTube kid, I'm a Disney kid, is just an act.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Don't be scared going to fight.
Because they do have the money and the time.
Right.
Yeah, they train like real athletes.
we got all the
Like-
resources.
They got money and time. That's all you need to be the best whatever you want to do.
Yeah, and the passion.
Yeah, and the passion. Yeah, for sure. The drive for that.
That's where Jake is on another level.
Yeah.
Because I really think that fool, like, he's taking full advantage of just having the resources. Like,
Yeah.
you can't buy
There's
the
dudes out there that are
passion
like,
he has for boxing right now.
there's dudes out there that would retire and be like, fuck that. I'm done.
100%.
I'm over it.
I have
just
the
rather-
money.
Yeah.
I have,
you trying to
I have
hop
the
on here?
bitch.
You
I've
trying
got
to hop on
everything.
here?
Hop on in here, Dubs.
W trying to come.
I'm just chilling so heavy, I'd rather.
I'll be right back, I'm using the restroom and stuff, and then
Alrighty. But yeah,
I need
I
some
like
ice
those
cream, bro.
topics. I
Yeah.
personally like the boxing fighting topics because I'm very intrigued and I like that stuff. And
Yeah,
I feel like it's always makes for good combo.
it's
Was
tough
Maddox here?
because I is that all good, Bull? It's tough
Was Maddox still
because
here?
I
Oh, you did?
genuinely
Damn.
like martial arts and some of this other shit just as much as moto, if not more.
Yeah,
But
same.
I'm just so deep into moto that
Mhm.
it's
I'm on the same page too.
I don't find a lot of people in my space that I have that in common with. Christian Dresser's pretty into
Yeah. Yeah.
MMA and stuff like that and boxing,
Mhm.
but Fool's all the way down in San Diego. So, there's
Like
not,
I'm the closest bet to that.
yeah, other than you, I don't really talk about it with many people.
Mhm.
So, which even like, I think it's this weekend or next, Poirier and Michael Chandler, like insane fight.
Yeah. No,
Insane fight.
my predictions is Poirier.
You think so?
He just was looking so good recently, but Chandler has too.
Chandler's
like-
got a lot of fire in him, and
But-
Chandler's a fucking
The fire compared to Dustin Poirier's like actual legacy that he wants to carry.
yeah,
Like Dustin Poirier's like he's to the point where he's like, this is my fucking legacy.
for sure.
And he beat McGregor like flying colors, as hard as this for me to say it because I
He
fucking
did.
am a big McGregor fan. Like I did not like that happen, but like that made me respect Dustin Poirier 110%.
Sorry to totally switch it up off that, but did you see that McGregor has not been tested by USADA for a full year? The only fighter on the UFC roster that has not gotten tested by USADA in a year.
Wow.
Damn,
What?
that's gnarly.
Yeah,
Wow. He just got big too, like just
exactly.
beefed
So there's,
up.
But I
there's
did see
some-
him sparring, and he looked way better than Nate Diaz and fucking.
Oh, I bet. But
and
there's
what's
some
his-
shit going around right now that people are like, "Yo, is the UFC like?"
Trying to hide something.
Yeah, like the UFC
In
the-
needs
in
Conor. I mean, they
his-
don't need him, but
They-
the
he
UFC
helps,
obviously
for
wants
sure.
UFC.
Him.
In his
McGregor.
defense,
They
though,
want Conor to come back.
Yeah, for sure.
everybody does it
Yeah.
at the right time. They know when
Do you
to
think
do
that's
it.
what it is?
Dude, everybody does it regardless of what the USADA's
So
got to do.
even,
I,
like-
in my eyes, like I from my experience, I feel like everybody's
you've got
gonna
these
do it
dudes-
anyways.
No,
You've got these dudes like Usman and Adesanya and all the. You've got a handful of dudes I can think of off the top of my head that praise, that swear night and day that they've never taken a supplement or anything enhancing. But they're fucking massive. Look at Usman.
They're
He's a
beasts.
freak
Yeah,
of nature of a human.
But it's also
Yeah.
how you cheat your body. Like he could just.
I could see
But it's
those
like
dudes.
these
Like there's
dudes get
dudes out
on-
there that probably don't, and they live by it.
Yeah.
But
Like Usman,
Dude.
the way he talks about it, bro, he would have to be the gnarliest liar in the world
yeah,
to be literally
but
painting the
watching
picture that he
him
does.
fight is fucking pretty brutal and
I
vicious.
know.
And like that's sometimes that stuff's not natural. Who knows?
Yeah.
Dubby, I heard you were trying to get into a little boxing
Little
match.
tussle.
Bro, I
With
would.
Chavi.
Oh
I would
yeah,
love
with
to.
Tony.
I think
to.
that Dubby found like a cool like a love for it because he's a really active kid and he like you hit the gym a lot and he really wants something that could push him a lot and I could see that out of you for sure.
One,
Because the boxing thing would be like Dubby would just be like give him something to like work gnarly on.
Hard for,
When I feel
yeah.
like a lot of people that are like really good at one thing love to test the waters in other shit.
Dude, I want to be the best at everything I touch.
Yeah.
Like
that's
that's
sick.
just the way like my mind works.
That's good though.
So-
it's a great mentality.
Since this is sometimes I even forget like what podcast we're on. Since this is ours, for the people that don't know Dubby, Shane,
Dubs.
give Dubby a little introduction because
Dubset, dude, one of my Dubby and Bryce, longest riding friends I have to this day. Like
Insane
I
on a
will
BMX
say,
bike.
like him, like Pat, like Dubby is like my longest friend for riding, and this kid right here has grown to be the gnarliest rider in my eyes. Like out of anybody, you know, like, and just reason being is because nobody's on Dubby's level at Dubby's late age.
Yeah.
When they
How
were
old
at
are you?
Dubby's age, nobody was on
19.
his level.
You're 19?
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know that.
Nobody was on the level Dubby's on now at 19 years old.
That's crazy.
This
I've
guy's
seen
got
some-
time.
Yeah.
All the time. This guy could retire for like 4 years and come back and be.
Still on the same
Still
level
on.
as everybody else.
That's the coolest
did
thing. Yeah.
I did do that.
That's so gnarly. I've
took-
seen some of
I-
your clips are fucked, dog.
Thank you, bro.
You're
I've seen
gnarly,
Some of your
bro.
clips are cracked.
Thank
You're
you guys. I
gnarly.
really
Yeah.
appreciate
For
it.
sure.
But like you were saying, the 4-year break, I did that last year.
Yeah.
I didn't ride. I rode maybe, bro. I rode like once a month. I just got burnt out from, like you guys were talking about how Jake Paul and Logan and all them don't get burnt out. I was just getting burnt out from riding 8 hours a day. It's like holy shit, I'm riding this long, and then it's
Yeah.
like I have to go work out and do all this. I just kind of got like depressed. Took a year off, and now
Yeah.
I'm just ready to. I just want to take
Did it
over,
just give you
bro.
that fire back?
Dude, like
That
I
hunger?
I want to just conquer this sport. Like seriously.
That's cool though. Like that drive, people need that drive because kids like Dubby are the ones that are making BMX a bigger sport.
Well, and like, we had Dayton Briggs on a couple weeks ago or
Yeah.
however long ago, and he's just like, I love Dayton because he's got that. He don't
Drive.
give a fuck, bro. He's got that mentality that he's like, bro, you guys can think whatever the fuck you want about
I'm
me,
making
but I'm
it.
gonna fucking make it.
Yeah.
And when
Yeah,
if
that's
you doubted
cool.
me, fuck you. I'll throw it in your face.
I'll
when
be
I
at the
make it.
top, yeah.
Yeah.
But like and I could tell like you have that mindset,
Dude,
Like,
I like if someone comes up to me and says some shit, yeah, say it to me. It's cool, but like a year down the road, I'm gonna be greater than you. So
Yeah.
these words aren't gonna affect me a year later.
Me and
Type
Dubby
shit.
have
Yeah.
like such a little big brother fucking relationship.
Yeah.
Because we get into like arguments and like fucking get pissed at each other.
Yeah.
But it's always the best
Yeah.
because W gets so pissed and I get so pissed, and a lot of it's so pure, especially for videos. When we'd get into it, it'd be so pure sometimes. We'd just
Damn,
be
that's the
pissed.
best. So when you guys get into it on videos, it's actually like
Dude,
organic
if it's
and
me,
natural.
Dubby, and Rizzy
Oh my
together,
God.
it's
Hectic.
really bad.
It's insane.
Like
Why? What?
I remember me and Rizzy almost threw hands on the poker table once. Remember that?
do.
Bro,
I
straight
do.
up.
just over fucking a shitty hand or what?
Dude, it was definitely like start off as me in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I had no business to be complaining for somebody raising pre-flop. But Medlock kept raising pre-flop on every single thing, but he bought in more than everybody. So,
I'm
I mean,
so
he
lost.
raised before you get, like, before you, the cards come out.
Okay.
So he just kept doing it. And I don't know why. I just got pissed off. I was just like, this fucker's doing this too much.
He kept raising.
And
Dude, yeah.
but then,
every hand.
but like,
It was-
let me be pissed, you know? Like,
Yeah.
let me be myself. Let me be
Yeah.
pissed.
Just let me fucking.
I
get
said,
this out.
I said something where I was just like pissed off,
Yeah.
and then Rizzy fucking just like just definitely was just like poking at what I said.
Yeah.
The gnarliest, where I was like, dude, I get what I said was wrong. I understand this is poker. Like, I get what I said was wrong.
Yeah.
Then why the fuck did you say it then like this? I'm like, dude, just let me be pissed. Just let me be pissed. Have you ever been in a moment where you're just like, dude, just let me be pissed and quit
100%
talking
all,
to me?
all the time.
Let me just stare at a wall and fucking be mad and think
Yeah.
about weird shit, like, of just being mad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And he just kept fucking doing it. I'm like, dude, I don't know what else to do but just get up and want to fight you right now,
Yeah.
dude.
That
I remember
hurts,
that. I was just like, dude, I don't know what else to do. Me and Rizzy would get into it. And then after, like, Rizzy was just like, dude, the funniest part is Rizzy went, fuck it, I'm going all in.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, call. Because we were both pissed off at each other. Like, right after this, he went all in. I was like, me too. Dude, my cards
So you just
came out
beefing through poker.
and I won. And bro, he goes, fuck you. And just like takes
just
off.
stomps upstairs.
Just
Yay.
left. And we didn't talk the rest of the night. I woke up in the morning and I was like, Rizzy, I love you. And then we both just boyed out right away because that's just how we are.
That's good.
It was one of those moments where I was like, damn, like that was fucking heated. But then me and him were like, dude, that was so stupid. Like,
That's
remember we said
hilarious.
that.
It's good. It's like good to have somebody like that though. Like,
Dude, is the like Ask Dubby, like his definition of like no excuses.
Yeah.
Like he's a no excuses dude. That's best way to explain Rizzy. I don't think I'm gonna ride today. Why? Well, I have this going on. Well, why don't you just do this and then we can go ride? I'm like, I know you're right, but I don't want you to be right.
Yeah. Like, I don't need you to explain it. I know.
Yeah.
I'm just, let me be lazy.
Let me be pissed.
Yeah, for
Let
real.
me be lazy, dude.
Yeah.
And he's just like, no excuses, right?
Yeah, but you guys are also super like competitive.
Oh my
Like,
god.
We'd play pickleball like every night for like what 2 weeks straight.
Those were another
And
point.
this guy was keeping score, and I swear on my life till this day,
Dude,
he had the
this
score
guy
wrong.
is delusional. Dude, I remember me and him.
It
Dude,
comes out whenever it's brought up.
Me and you, dude,
Oh,
I'm
it's
screaming
getting good.
score every time something happens. I tell the score. I'm like, this is what the score is, guys. This motherfucker's not listening.
Nah, you messed
I'm
up.
literally just telling. I'm not gonna say a score and then not say it. And like, he's like, dude, that's not the score. And I'm like, it is the score. And I was so fed up. Remember, I would have
I
had.
got poker. I need to come
I
over
was
here and poker
pissed.
nights.
I remember.
Dude, yeah, poker night
Pickleball.
gets crazy.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I
any
think
of
you'd
it.
highly
There's a lot.
enjoy the mind and the achievement part of it. Like
Yeah.
the mind, like being creative on like how you play,
Yeah.
and
like
achieving-
the satisfaction of like winning from like
Yeah.
being creative.
but also not being able to like not let the loss complete you, because then that's how you. It's like it's almost like a fight.
Yeah.
Like if you
Yeah.
think about poker in a fight version,
It's a battle.
pretty fucking cool because
I feel
you
like I'd
lose a
get
hand.
pissed every time I lost.
Yeah,
you lose a
for
hand,
real.
you lost a round.
Yeah.
But then you want to go again.
And then the next round, you're thinking about your lost round.
you're just getting deeper into war.
Yeah, and then you're like, "Fuck, bro!" But like, if you're winning, your confidence is so high.
Yeah. and
But that you're so
just doing-
confident.
you're just doing the McGregor strut.
You're so confident that you leave your hands down, and you get Oozmaned
yeah.
with an all-in fucking flush. Somebody just gets you because you're so confident. Dude, it's crazy how like similar it could be.
That makes me want to play.
Damn,
I'll
that
have to
sounds
come back.
Because it's
personal.
all like it's all knowing what your cards are and if your cards are better than theirs, and you
But-
never know if their cards are better than yours unless you know percentages. But like percentages are really hard to kind of like keep on.
Yeah.
It's also luck too. Like
It's luck.
I
for
feel like
sure.
it's 80% luck and 20% skill.
See, I don't think like that, and like the reason I don't think like that is because it's also however you want it to be.
That's true because you could bluff every
Because
hand
you
get.
could make it 60% strategy and 40% luck.
Really.
You can make it however you want it to be because
There's
you,
like no other thing in the world that I can think of
that you could do that.
you can do that.
It's pretty fucking crazy.
So if you want, you can
Yeah,
almost
you're-
play a strategy of like almost fully relying on luck.
yeah, but
Yeah, that's
but
pretty
also
gnarly.
the strategy too is like it's all positioning. So like there's a reason why it goes in the same circle, and there's a reason why somebody's a big blind and a small blind. It's because the person after him is first to call, and like you know that position of somebody that's first to call. So when the cards come out, they're first to either check or bet. It's hard to kind of like, I'm trying to put this in a simple like
Yeah.
strategy way, but like in a scenario, everybody gets their cards right, and somebody goes big, and then all these guys fold, and then there's 3 people left in the pot that went in with them. That means their percentages of having the higher cards are in. But there could be a sneaky little fucker in there with low cards that wanted to go in on it. And then it all comes out as low cards because everybody else has the higher cards.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you're checking along the way. The crazy part is fishing too. It's because there's somebody betting and you know you have the best hand out there. And you're just like, check. And then boom, at the end, you just fuck them.
Yeah.
Because you have the nuts. And the cool part about it is the strategy of like fishing and like it's money related.
Right.
Like you're making money. This isn't fucking Uno, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Am I right?
Think about
Yeah.
how
You ain't throwing
Dude,
plus
Dubby got
crazy.
really fucking good really quick.
You're good at poker?
Dude, he
No,
is.
Or Uno.
I'm better at blackjack.
Yeah.
Blackjack's your shit?
Yeah, like I'll fuck a blackjack table up.
No, he actually proved to me that he knows what's good on blackjack.
Damn. See, I
Damn,
Never fucking-
valid. Damn.
I'm not a gambler because I know it's dangerous.
Mm.
But like, there's things that I'm like, I'm a careful gambler. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like if I'm
just don't
having
have
boys'
enough money
night
to
poker, like
that too.
it's the same here. Like, so like the cool thing is like you could have all the boys come over for $20 a head.
Yeah. See, I could do that.
Yeah, that's
Fuck with
cool.
that. Yeah.
That's like everybody's $20 a head.
Yeah.
You come out winning, boom, dude, you made like 120,
Oh,
150
true,
bucks for the
yeah.
night. And you're like, fuck it, dude. I'll
Just pocket it.
either
a
you lose
little
20
extra
bucks or
change.
you make
I'm down to lose $20 to the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then learn something new.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
the learning something
new
new is the
skill?
best part because then you come back after an L and you're like,
You're ready.
You're going home thinking about like, fuck,
Yeah.
I need to get a little bit better.
You're going to sleep
to
that
show up
night
next
just
time.
straight thinking about it.
yeah. And then I will say the best player that I've played with is Mickey, obviously.
Yeah.
But right next to him is Rizzy.
Yep.
Really?
Rizzy's fucking good, bro.
No shit.
He is good at poker, bro.
So since like you're close friends with both of them, have you had those two play together? And has
Mickey
told you
usually.
how good Rizzy actually is?
Mickey will say like Rizzy knows his
Like, he's
hands.
pretty
He
good.
knows his hands. Like he knows what's good. And
Because Mickey obviously
the
knows.
craziest part is like
Damn. that's
actually
so hard.
like who's better than Rizzy is Medlock.
Dude, Medlock's cracked.
Who's Medlock?
And honestly, Medlock might be able to give Mickey a run for his money because Mickey's not a poker player. He's
True.
a baccarat
and
player.
I see
you know?
on TikTok everybody has like this false
accusations of like him being
people
a poker
just call him a professional poker player, and
when it's like
he
he's like
has
I'm
to like
not.
start his videos out with "I'm not a fucking professional poker player."
Yeah.
I'm a professional gambler.
Yeah,
And that is the coolest, truest thing about
I
Mickey.
really want to have that fool on here, and
I think it would be really cool because he's all for it, and he's still got
and for
endless
anybody
stories.
who hasn't already heard of this dude, how do you look him up exactly?
Dude,
What's
you
his Instagram
honestly
name?
just type in Mickey Gambler
Yeah. This
on
dude has
the Safari.
crazy stories. If you find his clips on TikTok, he tells some crazy shit about casinos and his experiences and walking around with a bag of $1 million.
Yeah, but like the cool thing that we were talking about poker is like, why do you think Dan Bilzerian and all these higher up dudes love playing poker so much? Dude, it's like it's a mental sport.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
And I'm sure because of the money.
you also got to think about this. A lot of the billionaires play chess.
That
Poker
is one of
and
those
chess
things.
are both strategy games. In poker, you're bluffing. You're keeping a straight face. You don't want people to know what you have.
Yeah.
In chess, it's strategy. You have to know what the next person's move's gonna be.
Chess is
So that's
pretty
why a
cracked,
lot of
and I don't
billionaires
know how
play-
to play chess at all.
I have no idea. Either.
No clue. But I'm assuming that it's something where I'm fucking 60. I'll be doing it with my homies.
For sure.
But I'm a big poker fan.
Yeah.
I'll watch
that
live
actually makes
streams.
me want to get into it.
I watch poker.
Yeah.
Like I'm that like into it. Like I play on my
Is
phone
that
a
what Dan
lot too.
Bilzerian like played? Is that what he got rich in? Was poker? Because
I kind of I feel like that was a little bit of a fraud on his end of
I've
like
heard that,
I think
yeah.
he just kind of was like I don't know, maybe it was true. Maybe I'm stupid.
I mean,
I don't know much about him.
I've heard stories where he wasn't actually as good as what he claimed, and I don't
Where he
know.
really got his money from.
Yeah, but is that where he got his money from in general?
No, he was a trust fund baby.
Was he?
Yeah,
And that was
Yes.
like came
his
up.
dad had millions.
Wow.
Yeah,
But he did it right with the chicks.
yeah, and but he like says that he's like, yeah, I just like I used my money smartly. Like I had a
Yeah.
vision of like what I wanted to do, and I had. He has I mean, I don't know. You know, he told his own story.
I could see he probably
So
had
it's
a
like-
trust fund, but he turned it around. He turned
Yeah.
it into being more.
I mean, from what I've listened to his story on like Joe Rogan's podcast, and I think he's done a couple others, but he has an interesting upbringing.
Yeah. He was in the military, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he did like these crazy boot camps like multiple times with broken legs, just to like prove he could do it. Like he's a gnarly motherfucker, but I don't know if it's one of those things that like he's a mysterious type dude and he's a little unorthodox and he kind of does shit that's not the normal, so people are like he's a fraud. I don't know if it's one of those deals or if he's actually like not super truthful on everything he says. I've heard that house in LA is not actually owned by him.
No, I hear a lot of like celebrities' houses in LA are not owned by them, and it'd be stupid for them to own them.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard
because
that house
it's too much.
Yeah, I heard it was like $150,000 a month or some shit. Like, who the fuck? I mean,
for how many years could you even do that for?
Dude, I was talking to K Camp.
How much money would you need to have?
Oh yeah, bro. I've always wanted to ask you, how the fuck was that experience?
K Camp was fucking awesome. He was cool. I would love to get him on the podcast.
If you haven't
K-Camp,
went and watched the fucking Temecula video with K Camp, you have to, because it's
he was
crazy.
the coolest dude on the videos too. Like totally like fuck yeah, like send it type two dude.
Yeah,
but, like,
he was very send it.
I was talking to him.
He sent it
for sure
himself.
I was talking to him and he was saying like how he when he was like right at the fucking everything was happening, like dropping the best music at the time, like he was paying like $60,000 a month or some shit for a house.
Damn, bro. I used to fuck with K Camp.
He's like, yeah, but like I was just blowing money. He's like, now I'm on some different shit. Like I bought a house. Like I'm smart now. Like I was just doing that shit because like I was like, fuck it, I got it like that. And I'm like,
That's
dude, that's cool as fuck.
Imagine.
He's like, I had a nice ass car, and I had rent being paid at $60,000, probably more a month. And like, bro,
Genuine question: is K Camp the guy that made Renegade, the TikTok dance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Oh really?
Yeah.
like real question.
Renegade.
What other songs? Like, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way at all.
Dude.
He
What
has
other
Switch.
songs?
Have you heard
'Cause I had
Switch?
no idea who
Dude,
he
like
was
there's
before
so many
Renegade.
OG songs.
Camp.
Yeah.
There's
See, this
there's
is what's
some-
crazy. Is
that's
I
the cool
didn't
part
know
is-
you were 19, bro.
Yeah, that's
like
So K
you're a
Camp has
gromp.
like
Switch is hard.
When I was
yeah,
your
Switch is hard.
What was
I'm 28 now.
Okay.
When I was like 19, 20, K Camp had bang.
maybe that song
Oh.
Yo Ho Will Get Slayed. That song Your Ho Will Get Slayed. Come on, you know that song. Come on, give it.
I don't know what you're talking about,
Dude,
That was
I
a
don't
long
know.
time ago.
I'd have to hear it.
dude,
The only one I
okay,
can think of my
I
dome
was-
is
I was
Switch.
snowboarding to that song in like 2013.
It was the same time as Mac and Wiz
Yeah.
and all that.
Literally like 2013.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Mac and Wiz came out in 13.
That was like Lil Wayne, Mac, Wiz, K Camp was in
Yeah.
that same bubble.
I'm gonna keep it real. I've never listened to Mac and.
What?
Yeah, I know.
You can.
We gotta end
Doors
this
right
podcast.
there.
No, I had to just let
Holy
that one
shit.
out.
You didn't. I know, but like
No, I had to let that one out.
It's all cool.
Because I
Like,
know that one is like.
that one's a tough.
I know that one's heavy. No, I know that one's like.
So
greatly
you-
looked at.
You
I know that for a fact.
You didn't go through like the older music of Mac Miller and stuff.
Nah.
That's crazy. You're like a
You're a
music.
I know, I love
this guy's
music.
a unicorn. What are you talking about? You listen to Mac, of course.
Dude, Mac, yeah. How?
Yeah, I know a few songs by him, but
What
like
do you
nothing
listen
like.
to though? Is that not your genre of music?
I listen to like I could listen to rap but like I could listen to old rock, punk.
Okay.
Like I listen to like
Just
broad
everything.
genre. Yeah.
Okay.
Music's
I
Was
could listen to
Khalifa, though-
Dolly Parton.
Was Khalifa at all?
Like his basic. I'd like to know like
Dude,
more, like,
Mac
there's
Miller
certain people.
has songs that like are so indebted to me from when I went to fucking high school that is like I will never forget that song on the certain moments and the
That's
times I
how
had.
I am with Future.
Really?
So literally, I grew up being like obsessed with Future. Future was just, for whatever reason, every fucking Future song I was just fucking into.
That's
So
how it was supposed to when it came out.
he was literally, we were sitting in the garage a couple nights ago. For anybody who doesn't know, Hertzlers are my new roommate.
Sadly.
Yeah, you fucking wish.
Yeah, right.
we're sitting in the garage and he's just scrolling through TikTok, and there's like a chopped and screwed version of an old Future song, and it's like sped up a little bit or whatever, and I hadn't heard the song in a long time. Instantly, just like
Threw you back.
nostalgia, just fucking roaming. Like I'm just like literally thinking about driving over this fucking bridge in Florida. I was living in Florida at the time. I was just banging this album, and I went back and I've been banging that album
Yeah,
for the last
for real.
3 days.
He has been.
Damn.
Like I'm so obsessed with Future that I listened to Puffin' on Zooties today on repeat. Probably, I'm not joking. I'm
That's
almost
how I am with
embarrassed to
Wiz,
say
bro.
this, but
6.
probably for 2 or 3 hours.
Dude, that's how I am with
I'm
Wiz
not
though.
joking.
Like I'll put Wiz
This is
on
repeat.
and just I'm not even a puff tougher. Like I don't puff that tough. Like rarely will I smoke weed. Wiz Khalifa.
Makes you want to smoke weed.
Nah, it makes me happy. Because
Yeah, yeah.
he don't talk
just
about
has
like
that-
thug shit.
Nah.
He's not that guy. He's all about celebration.
Yeah.
You know, and Jackson was explaining me to that too. It's like
Yeah.
like this is like because I always listen to Wiz no matter what. But like Jackson was like, dude, have you ever noticed that like it's all about his celebration and his good times, and he's able to flex. He's
Yeah.
allowed to flex.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what Wiz is about. And
That
I'm like,
is
I
sick.
really like that.
Yeah.
He's not. I'm a hard gangbanger, dude. Like, dude, like he don't talk like that.
Have you heard 420 Freestyle?
Um,
It's like the hardest beat in the world.
I think I did, but I think I turned it into just like thinking it's like a regular song. Is that one of those?
It's so good.
Wow.
It's so good.
Dude.
Yeah, Wiz is such.
I just like
OG.
all their older stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm scared to be that guy that was like, because I'm not a big like Too Short and like Tupac and all these older music fans.
Yeah.
I'm just not that. I'm not. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
But I'm scared to be that guy that hates on everything new when I'm
Yeah.
older
Yeah.
and only likes my old music. Because you know, like there's old ass dads out there that are like, turn this shit off, you know? Why don't you listen to some fucking Led Zeppelin, or why
Well,
don't you listen to some Too Short or some
Yeah.
shit
Oh,
like
yeah.
that?
Well, you know what's crazy now is I feel like music is going in almost a weird direction in a way, because how I see it, like TikTok just has such a crazy influence on the world right now, especially the younger generation, right? So
It's a fucking piss off though.
it is, but like where I'm going with it is like you'll have this weird ass fucking TikTok song that is going viral to all these different videos and everybody's using the same audio. Now all of a sudden this weird fucking TikTok song is like #1 on Apple.
Yeah.
And shit, you know what I mean? It's getting so many searches that whoever the fuck made it is cashing out on it.
You know what falls in the same line as that is I had people, W is one of them, sending me the YouTube is now monetizing music thing. A fuck ton of people just sending me this. I did some research on it and come to realization like this is not for the better.
Nah.
Reason being is because it's all about money. Everybody thinks like, you know, like YouTube wants to push your stuff. Like if people that are outside looking in, like, dude, YouTube, they want money. That's why
For sure, it's
every time the most engaged part of a video is there's an ad before it. So
I just learned. You just told me
Yeah.
that, and I
Dude.
was like, "Holy fuck, that makes so much sense."
because they want these companies paying their fucking money.
Yeah.
And you know what they just did is they want these music artists platforms paying for these certain songs to be pushed. So if you're not using that certain song, good luck getting that video out there.
right.
Because
Which
because it's
sucks.
all about money. And when you guys go on Instagram, the people that are watching this video, and you guys go and you stick to your guns, you're like, I'm putting my own music on this video because you like that song. Sucks to suck, bro. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna put
Yeah. You're
their
at the
songs
bottom of the
first.
list.
You're on the bottom of the list because that artist is not paying the bag at the moment.
Yeah.
Dude, what? I'm completely never posting on Instagram again. Like
You're on that?
No, like seriously.
Are you being serious?
That's a
I'm being
heavy
dead.
statement.
That's a heavy statement.
I'm being dead serious right now. Let me
Dubby.
tell you why. YouTube Shorts is going to take over,
I do agree.
I'm on it.
Sadly.
I'm on that every day.
dude.
And
it
Hertzler's
is
For the past
amazing.
Hertzler's
4
not,
months, 4 or 5 months, that's been my.
Hertzler's not
Shit.
posting on it. He's
Oh.
I'm
watching
straight
it.
watching
Oh,
it.
dude,
bro,
He's a
I'm-
viewer.
Yeah.
you fell in.
I'm different.
Yeah.
You're locked in that.
Yeah,
But
I am.
honestly,
I've
that's,
been locked.
I'd rather
that's
watch
crazy
that.
to hear because like we're seeing it as like, yo, we're hopping on the fucking posting.
Yeah.
Like this fool's already been on top of it, watching the fucking shit. Like,
Dude, it's so easy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I
and
don't know
that's
why.
what's crazy is like his generation. You know what I mean? Like their generation, they're already hopping.
I'm
onto
scared
that
of
shit.
it. Like what we talked about. It's like, bro, everybody's attention span's limited to 7 seconds now.
But the YouTube Shorts is exactly like TikTok and Instagram. I noticed it. If I use a song that I listen to and use it on my video, I'll get like 1,000 views.
It's
Then
hurting.
I go and use the YouTube recommended song, and within 2 hours, I'll have like 17K views. It's like,
Dude,
it's like what
You're like,
the heck?
yo,
But
where
it's
did all
hurting.
these people come
It's
from?
hurting people though. It's actually in my personal eyes, my opinion, it's actually fucking people up mentally.
No, yes.
Is because literally when you watch a movie with your friends nowadays, they're not watching the fucking movie.
They're on their phone.
They're scrolling on their fucking phone,
They
looking
can't
at
even-
7-second videos.
Yeah.
Everything, single thing is narrowed down to 7 seconds now, and everybody's watching that stuff. And I get
Anytime you
I'm
walk
guilty of it
into-
sometimes.
When you walk into a restaurant, you see a family sitting at a table.
All on their phones.
At least the 2 kids.
It sucks, bro. It really does suck because it takes the fun and like the entertainment platforms. It takes it and turns it into like, oh, you guys spent a lot of money and a lot of years creating this movie. Well, that's cool. My fucking 7-second video just made just as much money
Yeah. That's
with an
like,
iPhone.
That's a
Yeah.
scary concept. But do you think it'll actually get to that point where like it's developed so crazily that people are just so into the short content that
Not
like,
in
takes away
my
from movies and
generations.
shit?
I don't think our generations.
I think it will.
No, what I think you're talking about is like taking over like full on Netflix and like all
Yeah,
these
like
things.
to where companies like Netflix and fucking, you know, HBO and like people that rely on long duration videos are like, fuck, we're actually like, this is not good. We might have to close doors because TikTok and fucking YouTube Shorts are, like you said, like they're.
Yeah, well, that's
I
what
made
you're
the
saying.
same
Then
amount of money off my
True,
7
actually.
second fucking video of my fucking dancing dog than your fucking Pirates of the Caribbean 8.
and the crazy part about it is what were you gonna say? Actually, I'll let you go.
Oh, I was gonna say I agreed with it, but I thought about it. I don't agree with that. I think Netflix and all these shows, like that have TV shows and seasons,
They're
and
gonna move to
episodes.
it too.
No,
towards
I
it
think
too?
they'll. I think that they will stay as big
I
as they
do.
are, because if I want to go watch a TikTok, my attention span only lasts 5 seconds, and I'm on to the next video. Now, if I watch a TV show, I can watch that one episode for 50 minutes, click on to the next episode, watch that one, and keep going.
So this is the
Yeah.
part where you could say like, hey, the rest of this video is gonna be on Spotify.
Oh yeah, huh?
So because
Yeah, because we just
I'm kind of
lost,
intrigued on this. We lost one camera.
Yeah, we just lost our second camera out of our 3, so
So for Spotify right now, for the Spotify listeners, I will say, because I'm really into this conversation right now, and I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but fuck, what were you? You were saying something about you like want to shut down your brain to where you could watch Netflix shows, right? Is that what you were saying?
No, I say I can.
You can.
Yes.
Okay, I think people can't sometimes, because even when I hang out with my friends, I'm like, bro, like they're just sitting there while there's a great movie on.
I totally get what you're saying. I have those friends too where like I'll put on like me, I love the style of like sitting down in the living room, fucking ripping a bong,
And everybody hanging
putting
out.
on like the fucking hour-long Team Fried video. I've seen it a million times. I'll go home
Yeah.
tonight and still do it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I like to be like chill and sunk into the couch after a long day and just like watching cool clips to or storytelling, whatever it is. I like a long style video, but you know, I'll sit down, I'll pump to watch it, and then my homies are fucking 5 minutes, 10 minutes into it, scrolling on TikTok and Instagram. So it's like, I think people like us that like create long style content and are into that type of thing, like we like storytelling. We appreciate.
Yeah, maybe there's different types of people out there.
You know,
But,
to
you
where
know,
a lot of
That was
people
fucking gnarly.
I do
like
enjoy
I
a
said,
storytelling
sit down and they're like, yo, if there's not a fucking like super entertaining clip for more than 10 seconds,
I don't want to be on it. Yeah.
Can you guys you guys could tell me what's the most engaging thing for male and female?
Never mind.
What's the most engaging thing?
If I was to say, it'd be too controversial.
It's women dancing in bikinis and stuff like that.
I don't really find that entertaining.
But that's you personally. Regardless, bro, the biggest, most like eye-catching thing to a normal human, for all humans, most humans in my eyes, is like it's all like, you know, half-naked women.
Yeah, true.
But the crazy part is TikTok. It's ran by China. China is pushing all these half-naked women videos for a reason, because they want all of us to be distracted. This is what I heard. They want all of us to be distracted because China knows what they're doing. They like want all of us to be distracted and tuned to these videos because they're so engaging. But there's going to be a twist. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm conspiracied out, but whatever.
Well, no, because
I'm kind of with that.
Well, think about it.
As far as like a pull you in the
think
type
about it.
of situation.
China is so business oriented.
Insane.
Everything in China.
Everything
is
comes
around
from China.
business.
Yeah.
And
Everything comes from China.
Everything in China is based around money. So like you'd almost have to be an idiot to think the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Like you'd almost have to be like conspiracy loopy to think that there's not an ultimate plan behind this.
Right.
Like, and again, I've said it a lot lately. TikTok, at least for me, is fucking banging. Like the algorithm is just so good. It's the platform right now.
I don't go on
when
it.
I get on it.
I don't go
it's
on it.
hard to get off.
You don't? I don't go on it.
I try to stay off it.
Ever since my account, but when I did go on it, you knew what my stuff was.
Dude,
It was bad. My stuff.
I think it's the same for
But
everyone.
did you remember? You remember what I was posting when I did have my TikTok? Like
No, I don't.
I was making fun of my friends all the time, just like
doing
random
good?
people that are just like I would post them on my stories, like TikToks, like really bad TikToks, really cringy, like fucking people. Remember I would always
Just
bro,
expose
bro,
the
listen to
people.
what I'm telling you. You remember what I like? Everybody knows what I post on my stories on my Instagram.
Okay, I see.
It's
Yeah,
like
how you just roast
yeah,
your
yeah.
buddies.
Yeah, but how I roast my buddies,
Yeah.
that was my whole algorithm. I could not have a normal TikTok.
See,
I
get what you're
screwed
saying
myself because that was all my algorithm was just fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
See,
God.
he says the same thing. Like he used to be popping on TikTok because of his
I had a
skate
good
clips
little
and shit.
run, and then everyone was like, "Oh, this shit's not even gonna last." Like TikTok, like everyone, that's just gonna be deleted in a few months. And
Yep.
then I was at like 19K,
Yeah,
and then I was
right there
like
too.
20K, and then I was like, I just stopped like putting shit out, and then I stopped riding for a while. So then I just stopped having any content, lost all my just everything.
Everything. They deleted mine at 1920 as well. You have how many on TikTok?
I mean, I have like 4 accounts,
Well, how much did you have on your most account?
like 70K.
Yeah.
So are you on TikTok? Like, do you fuck with TikTok?
Oh, dude, I fucking love TikTok.
Yeah.
As all the shit that's behind it, like all obviously, like
Yeah, like I said, I'm the same way.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't fuck with
I've
all
heard the
that,
whole
but-
thing, like you open your phone and they fucking scan your face or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I get that. It's fucking scary, but
I feel like
still go on it.
Apple's doing that anyways.
the algorithm, like you said, is so like if I like something, that thing will be on my For You page every time I go on there. So if I like a
You
girl,
like set the algorithm up for yourself.
yes,
Literally.
if I like a video of, let's say Shane posted a video of him riding a Suron, and I like it, I'm gonna have Suron videos on my For You.
You're gonna have
They
kids doing
definitely found my
wheelies.
For You page because I was double tapping the shit I was, and it was not good. Because I was double tapping so I
only
could save
imagine.
it, so I could post it on a certain moment to roast Craig or somebody. Because Craig's like, he would always be
It
the
seems
guy.
to be Craig, Zach, Tone. Dubby.
Yeah, those are the bubbles. I like my buddies are,
Yeah,
but like they don't ever go after me. Like a W, you never actually like posted.
Bro,
anything
I've got
funny.
you pretty good sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I enjoy like the internet dogging on your homies.
It is fun.
It gives flavor.
Yeah,
For
it
sure.
does.
Well, it's just like one of those things. Like, I don't know. Maybe I wonder if it's one of those things because like we know him a little bit, but like every time you just get something funny of like Tone or Craig, I find
I try to
fucking
make it as
hilarious every time.
relatable as possible.
Yeah.
It's like we always make fun of like Tone for something like he's Tone's not really short, but we always just do it just because we know it pisses him off.
Yeah, or the little phase of like calling him an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was so good, bro.
Just-
that was a good one. Like,
Yeah.
that was because you could tell he was like to the point where he was just so over it that he
He's
was
like,
like,
"I'm
"Yeah,
not a
fuck
fuck-"
it, I'm an alcoholic." Like he just
And
didn't
then it
know
made
where
it
else
not
to
fun
go with it.
anymore, and then we kind of stopped saying it.
But that's where like in a sense you won.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Which I
Like,
know it
Yeah, he
sucks.
just took his defeat. Like,
Yeah,
you know what?
like it's
Fuck
like a
it.
battle the whole way through almost, and like
Dude, we're all so competitive of people, but it's so healthy of competing.
yeah.
Dude,
Well, that's the thing. You're in
Brings
a
out
house
the best.
with like you used to compete. Tubby competes.
Yeah.
Bryce competes. Like,
Dude, I am.
and you guys are all like really good at what you do. It's not like you're fucking showing up to the local fucking
Yeah.
event. You know, like
Yeah, no, that is
when you
true.
have a whole bunch of
People that are around me, like especially like that are on W's level in general,
like legit.
it makes you like
levels.
want to have to like be there.
Yeah. I want to see you in a box.
Well, W
Dude,
also like
I
grew up
would
with.
I would box this motherfucker.
I would box you.
I would get my ass beat, but
I would
I
box
just
that.
want to
You
box.
You want the
if you were
experience,
to-
huh?
Yeah, I just want to learn new stuff.
If you,
Yeah,
so,
no, that's the cool part is because we know like if
just
we're to go in a situation, we're like, all right, well, let's fucking just box it out,
Yes,
like
yeah.
be fine.
that basically just answered my question. I was going to ask, like, if you were to lock in some sort of match
It couldn't
with
be
an
me and
opponent or
him.
something, would
Nah,
you
yeah.
would you like go in and like fully train? Would
Oh,
you
dude, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
try to learn as much as possible.
Dude, I would.
I-
I would every day for 10 hours a day.
That's-
I'm a firm though guy, like that. Like I can't fight my friends because
I would
that's my
never be able
team.
to. Yeah,
you know,
100%, yeah.
that's my team. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm
I would never
competitive.
be able to go in with the same intensity or mindset as fighting like an opponent.
Right.
Yeah,
Someone
no.
like random.
Like that's my team, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's like my boys. Like, and when I was supposed
Can't
to,
hit him the same. Like,
Yeah.
I hit like just
You-
some
you
random
could, like,
guy,
go
in,
fucking
but-
put the oomph on it. But
Yeah.
like, I'm competitive with all my friends besides Jackson. Me and Jackson
Yeah.
aren't like competitive
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
each other, like at all. Like we don't have that like side to each other.
Hmm.
But like like just any of my friends in general could not like
see,
punch them.
this is where I have it nice because all of my friends that I hang out with are usually way better than me at everything. So I
That's
can't
good,
even,
though.
Yeah, I can't compete with them. It's chill.
But that's good though because then like it turns into a situation where you doing stuff with the best. It makes you feel like you're still mediocre,
Yeah.
but you don't even notice how much better you are
Oh,
that you
for
are riding
sure.
with them,
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
opposed to what you used to.
Yeah.
Like Dubby grew up riding with the best because
Mm-hmm.
like his parents put him in the position to come to the right contest and meet the right people,
Yeah.
and that's why Dubby turned into the way
Yeah,
he
because
is.
you have like a spot and everything, right? You
Yeah.
have like a full
Dude.
fucking.
Dubby has a fucking how many million viewed video of you riding?
It's at 18 million, the most viewed BMX video in the world right now.
Dude, he when Dubby was
yeah.
this tall,
I was 10.
10 years
Bro,
old,
what?
doing tail
Yeah.
whips.
That is actually crazy.
Bro.
You legitimately have the most viewed BMX video.
Bro.
Most viewed BMX edit. Yes. 18
BMX edit.
18
Yeah.
million
That's
views.
still that's fucking heavy. Though.
That's dude. 18 million people have seen that.
I will
video.
say though, like,
Like, that
there's
is
To
a
think about the fact that 18 million people have seen you do something
like that's
in one video.
multiple.
Yeah, I know,
Dude,
it's-
that's
Tyler
multiple-
Fernangle though. He
That's
has
crazy.
like close to it.
Yeah, he's a million behind me.
But you're in
Yeah.
you're in a bracket where there's not many people even in that. Like
million like.
Well,
team.
the
there's not
cool-
even a many people to compete
The
with.
coolest
Yo,
part
yeah.
about
Nah,
the
not at
video
all.
is the fact that he is 10 years old and doing like really
You're just
good
doing
tricks.
absurd shit.
Yeah, for his age, nobody was on that at his age.
Yeah.
I see the like. I
You
don't
look at
know.
it like, oh, that was dog shit but you were 10 years old.
But that's where your mindset is like, you're
Dude, I
clearly-
don't know. I always not talk down on myself, but I have such a high picture of myself to where, like, if I rode and did rode good, but I didn't feel like it was good, I'll envision myself doing those tricks, but with other tricks. Like, I don't know how to explain it, dude.
you have
You-
higher
you could go
expectations
out
for
and-
I
yourself.
have higher expectations.
like you go out for a run and the judges or who like everybody else is like, yo, you fucking killed that, and you're like,
yeah.
I didn't get done what I wanted.
The
And
craziest,
I think that's a problem I have.
but the
I
craziest
think
moment
that's,
I have had with you. Sorry, if, cut you
you're
off. You actually continue because this is like a full or longer.
I think that's a winner's problem.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's good to-
that's
okay.
you're lucky to have that problem, because I think that there's a lot of people in the world that they just don't have that mindset. They just weren't gifted with that.
Yeah.
And to have that mindset is fucking valuable. Like, I think in this world it's having the mindset to do everything else is it, right? Like, you can be born rich and still not figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't have that mindset that you're like, exactly that, you're watching clips of yourself at 10 and everybody else is like, yo, you're fucking absurd. And you're like, yeah, but I didn't fucking get that last one clean.
Yeah.
Like, you see
That's a
yourself
winner's
as, right. Like, I
program.
see people like you and I'm like, yeah, there's no way he's not making it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way he's not going to be like the biggest fucking, you know.
Dude, the
I
craziest
appreciate
thing.
Sky isn't even your limit, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
got
it. Right.
infinity
You
and
too, though.
beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Me
mean,
too, though. Hertzer as well. He's young
Yeah,
as
Hertz
fuck.
is the same way.
Ripping.
He's like,
You gotta keep that mindset.
yeah, he's like a mini Behrman, but
Ye-
not to talk down on Behrman whatsoever. It's just, the generations just evolve all the time,
Yeah.
right? Like, the shit that Behrman was doing at 18, 19, he's doing the same thing, but he's
Yeah.
already doing it at a fucking crazy level.
Yeah.
He's going and hitting the jumps that Behrman's and all those fools are hitting right now. Like, there's not many people that will show up at some of these places and look at the 120-foot booter and are like, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
hit that. Oh, nobody's hit it yet? Yeah, I'll fucking roll into it. Like,
No, I
there's
want
not
more.
many people. Yeah, and he wants more.
I want
Like,
bigger shit.
Yeah.
I want the
That's just-
200
that's
footers
fucked.
and all
Do
that.
you know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
not many people that have that. Like,
Like, I was looking at Imagination, like, fuck, that looks like just the time of my life.
Yeah, that'd be
yeah,
sick.
and everybody else looks at that like, that's fucked.
You know what I was saying is like, I was talking to Bull about it. I want to have an amateur moto shootout. Like my team, like I'll have like you'll have Hertzler as your team,
Yeah,
which is perfect because Hertz is a fucking man,
yeah.
and I'll have Lincoln on my
Yeah.
team.
Fuck yeah.
Because you guys are, in my eyes, you guys are pretty close.
Yeah, we're in the
to
same
riding.
bracket.
You guys
for
are in the
sure.
same bracket, like,
And
you
we
guys
push
both
each
have
other.
a cool style.
100%.
Both boys.
Yeah.
Like I'll have like Lincoln on
Both
my
do a little bit of
my
everything.
team.
Yeah.
Rip on the track. Rip
And then
on
we'll
rims.
have I know there's a group of other riders.
There's
like,
a bunch of
For
people.
sure.
we can
this
think of.
on separate teams, and we'll just have a shootout of like who has like best video part, or we just have like a full Nuevo day, like best line, like exactly like Imagination, but like our Imagination.
Like a little
Damn,
series.
that would be
almost.
sick. And just what? Film it
Yeah.
and just put it out as like
Just
an
film
episode.
it
But as
and
a
have an episode,
series?
or we could even live stream it.
Damn,
That would
be
go hard.
sick.
Damn.
That would be
be
fucking
sick.
cool. And like, you know, putting together a trophy like that to like someone like our boys, that would be
For
fucking
sure, coming
meaningful.
together.
And that's
Because
gonna
even
push it
something
so
like
much more,
that-
Yeah,
dude. Like,
and that will get more people involved also.
100%.
Well, even that, I feel like people, you know, because look at Imagination. Like, Imagination has turned into an event where people are super stoked on when it rolls up every year.
Yeah.
You know, like, people love seeing that type of shit.
Yeah.
And if you have a building block to something like
Yeah.
that.
See,
you're-
that's what I like too about it. Is like Behrman, all these guys are like, obviously I'm not like they're not allowed to be competing in this.
Right.
Is because they are the next step in my
Exactly.
eyes.
Yeah.
So I want people to be able to get like, yo, listen, they won the fucking like whatever event we want to call it. Like they
Right.
won that. Like
Right.
like say it was the good dudes like full on just shootout.
Yeah.
They won that, and
would
like
actually be a
just to give them one of those like to the name of like, yo, this guy won a amateur
Exactly.
thing.
Well, and that, yeah, it would almost give, like, Behrman, Axel, Twitch, those dudes something
To look at.
watch it.
Yeah.
to
exactly.
watch, to see up and coming.
Like, is this guy ready?
Right, because there's nothing, like, there's no amateur free ride events.
Nah, not
There's
at all.
not. There's
But that
very
would be
few
so
kids
cool if we
that-
did it ourselves.
Yeah.
For sure.
100%.
We can too.
Yeah.
And I feel like we know we kind of know of the handful of kids that are, like,
Yeah. There's
down
so
for
many
the
kids
shit.
out there that are on that in the bracket that
Bro,
is
they're
right
really-
there.
And
feathering
even
line.
and even that
And
we
the
don't
crazy-
even know.
The crazy part
Like-
is that Dresser's already passed that bracket
he
too.
is.
So
He's out of
Yeah.
that bracket.
so imagine us
Dresser's
getting,
like graduated, dude.
Dresser's-
yeah,
It's been
he
and
graduated.
Justice
it's-
graduated to the
how
big
sick
dogs.
is it? We've literally
Well
like
deserved.
he's been right there with us, like, and we just watched him just get
I'm-
fucking
I met him right when he got to
gnarlier and
California,
gnarlier, and he has infinity and beyond as well. Like, dude, Dresser has fuck.
That's
I can't wait to
fucking
see
dope.
him in 5 years. I like, don't even
Yeah.
know what level he's gonna be at. It's
Same with you,
crazy.
though.
Yeah, like all
Yeah.
of us though. Like,
Yeah,
dude, like
you got to keep that mindset too.
Literally,
for sure.
100%.
And that's what I heard on a podcast today that I was listening to, that they were talking about, like, you know, no matter what level you're at, everybody gets to a point where you're just kind of like, you know, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people like us get to a point where they're like, fuck, am I not doing enough? Am I not working hard enough? Am I not successful enough? Whatever. And I'm even guilty of this. Like, I've been feeling this a lot lately.
You dog on
where-
yourself. Everybody does.
Yeah, like, I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like, you know, I like to think that I work pretty hard at putting out halfway decent content on a somewhat regular basis while maintaining a full-time job to pay my bills, you know? And
It's tough.
it is tough. And, you know, like I said, I've almost in a sense been like getting down on myself lately, because I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I
I'm
drive
guilty of this
myself
as
into
well.
the ground with, like I said, working a real job and then coming home and doing this type shit. And honestly, if I didn't have people like you and Hertzler and Bullboy and, you know, people like that around me, I'd have probably fucking hung it up, because there's times where I'm just like, yeah, this isn't working.
You need dudes to push you 24/7 though.
100%. But I heard, like, you know, I heard on this podcast today, like, and I'm really fucking glad I heard it, and it's weird that it worked out that I just happened to hear this on a podcast today, but the fools were literally saying, like, stop, regardless of where you're at, stop and think about where you were 5 years ago and where you are right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that made me feel a little bit better, at least, because I was like, okay, 5 years ago I was living in New York, watching all these fools' YouTube videos, just like, yo, if I could move to California and put myself in a position to make these type of videos, I'll work a full-time job and I'll do this after work.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying back then, because
Yeah.
back then that was, even moving out here was a fantasy,
Right.
you know?
You made it, like, in a sense, Like being on the East Coast.
At
I've
that
been on the
point,
East Coast a lot. And like a lot of people there, if they move to California, like in a sense, like
You made it.
You made it. Like
Right.
you went from
The cool part,
Tennessee
too,
to
is-
California.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, you're
So,
good. Like that's just like looked at as such a you made it. Like just getting there, like no matter what your living situation is or what, like you're in California and came from like Tennessee or whatever. Like you're
Dude, yeah.
You got out of
gotta,
your small hometown.
But that's
Yeah,
that's
you're
that
just-
the first move's the hardest part.
Yeah.
I was saying the cool part too is like I remember because I've been friends with your lady for a very long time.
Mhm.
I remember her talking about you, saying this is the guy I've been talking to for a long time. Like, is this guy? And I remember seeing you before I met you
Mhm.
on Instagram from her. And now, how ironic is that you guys are having a kid together and you weren't even living in New York at the time?
Crazy.
Wow, dude, congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
Yeah.
That's
You guys
insane.
have a kid together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because
And-
that's like the power of social media. You meet her through social media.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
essentially, like, you know, through mutual friends
But
type
did-
deal. Like I was really good friends with Summer Louch. She was good friends with Summer Louch.
Oh yeah.
And, I
Did that icing the cake to come out here?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I came out here for Monster Cup every year.
Yeah.
I had buddies that lived out here. I would come out here once a year, go to Vegas when Monster Cup was still a thing.
Yeah.
And the last year they had it, Morgan was. We were talking before that, and it was her birthday that weekend too. So I was like, yo, I'm coming to Vegas. I was just total fuckboy mode. Like, I had told her at that point, hey, look, I'm not the guy that you're going to want to hang out with to date.
Really?
Yeah, I was.
Damn.
I was pretty straightforward with like, yo, I essentially just wanted to hook up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, hey, I would.
But you
Here's the
told her
deal.
that.
I just want to have a good
that's-
time when I'm out here.
Yeah.
At least you're the
And-
man about it.
Yeah,
Don't tell her.
the fact you like spoke up, that's pretty legit. That's
And
yeah.
she was still like, yeah, no, that's cool. Like in her head, she's like, I'm not gonna fuck you,
Yeah.
but she's like, sure,
Yeah.
In her head, which she ended up telling me later, she's like, we'll see, motherfucker. Like I'm gonna make you fall in love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was just super chill, like did everything right. Told me she smoked weed when she didn't. Like,
She played her cards right.
Yeah, she like
Yeah.
did all the right shit. Didn't fucking blow my phone up afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
not saying that that's not what everybody wants, but that's not what I wanted. Like,
At the time, no, not at all.
she gave me the distance and made me come back to her. So it ended up working out to where, we had a pretty good relationship, even long distance. I lived in New York. She lived out here, and we worked it out. We had planned on moving in together.
Shit.
I had a pretty good bartending job at the time, and I was also getting paid to snowboard in the winter.
Damn.
Working at a resort, I was the manager of a terrain park program. So I literally would go to the resort, open it up, freshen up all the features, run a couple laps and test everything, hit the rails and the jumps, make sure everything's safe.
That sucks.
Go down,
Fucking
yeah,
That
go
chill
down,
ass job.
eat breakfast, fucking do some other shit, go back out, do a few more laps when it's prime conditions, go back, shape it back up, go home. And
That's a dialed job.
and then I would
Yeah.
go to my fucking bartending job, which was like a 5-star restaurant. I had nights where I'd go home with $600 or $700.
Damn.
And so everything was okay, right? I always knew that that's not where I wanted to stay in
at.
life, but for that point wasn't bad. So when Morgan and I talked about moving in together, the initial plan was she was moving to New York. She picked out this bougie little apartment that she liked. We put a bunch of money down on it. We're good to go.
Set.
She was going to move to New York. COVID hits.
Oh fuck.
I lose my job.
Damn.
Both?
Ski resort shuts down.
Mm. And
Everything shuts
bartending,
down.
yeah, everything.
Everything's fucked. So I fly to California.
Yeah, and then you
And-
pursue this.
And well, at the time, I'm just like, fuck it. I was set to come out here to pack her car up to drive back to New York, like 2 weeks from this point that I'm talking about, right? I'm like, fuck it. COVID hits. There's nothing to do. I'm going to fly to California early. Take my camera.
Yeah.
The tracks are still practicing and shit during the week at this time. It's like, fuck it, I'll film some shit. I come out here, again, still at this point, full intentions of packing Morgan's car with everything she owns and driving it back to New York and moving into this apartment. The first day I go to the track, first day I get to California, I go to the track. I meet up with my old homie BMC, who I had known for
I
a
love
long
BMC.
time.
He's my guy.
Australian crazy.
He's the
fucker.
fucking man.
So I had known BMC for a while. I go to the track. I have no idea that he's even going to be there. I see him. We're fucking chopping it up. He's mechanicking for Max Anstey at the time,
Yeah.
who is this gangster dude from the UK. And I follow MXGP shit, so I had always been a fan of Max Anstey. And I see him there, and I'm like, yo, no fucking way you're wrenching for Max. That's sick, you know? He's like, oh, you want to meet him? Like, come over. I'm sitting there chopping it up with Max. I'm like, damn, this is fucking sick. I send him an edit later that day, and he sends it to Max or whatever. And I think Max hit me up, or maybe just hit him back up and was like, yo, that was sick. Like, I really fuck with that.
Yeah.
And long story short, we just ended up
Working
talking
together?
about it more, and we did a little series on Max. And essentially, BMC and Max were kind of the ones that were like, yo, why the fuck would you move back to New York?
Yeah.
You're here.
Filming.
This is what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, BMC was most of it. Like,
Pushing heavy.
BMC was like, bro, why the fuck would you go back to New York? He just said it straight up. Like, this is what you want to do. There's not shit going on back there anyway. Like, what, you're just going to fucking live in New York your whole life? Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck would you go back
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, you're in California
You're
right now.
here right now.
Yeah.
And gears just got turning. I was like, there's no fucking way I could pull it off. Like, living out here is so expensive. It just didn't seem like it made sense. I get home, bring it up to Morgan, thinking like she's gonna be like, no fucking way. We just got this apartment in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Get home, bring it up to her, and she's like, really? You'd want to stay here? Like, it'd be easier on me. I don't really want to restart my life, meet new friends. Like,
Yeah. Do
you
everything.
already kind of know people out here. It's an easier transition for you.
So you're like,
like,
oh shit.
We're like,
Alright.
fuck, how do we work this out then?
Yeah.
I don't even know how it happened, if her mom overheard us or we just talked to her about it or what. And her mom was like, I would fucking love if you guys stayed. Her mom has 6 kids, including her. 5 are above the age of 21. All girls, 1 boy. But all the girls are moved out with kids. They all live in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So grandma has no grandkids to spoil or hang out with.
Yeah.
Or even any daughters
Yeah, I was gonna say.
of her own to hang out
Mhm.
with. So, fucking long story short, Morgan's mom was like, I'll let you guys live in my house for free for as long as you need to until you
Get it
get enough
figured
money
out.
to get into your own spot.
Wow.
And
There you go.
we pulled the plug on the
Fuck
apartment
yeah.
in New York, lost a bunch of money.
On the deposit.
Yeah. And stayed in Morgan's mom's house for 2 months and moved into our Menifee house, which we ended up getting
The OG crib.
kicked out of because they fucking sold it on us after we re-signed a lease. But
And while we weren't even in the state of California when that happened.
Yeah.
We were we were in Florida.
for Day in the Dirt.
Yeah.
But
That was fucked.
yeah, so it was honestly like a pretty fucking crazy deal how it ended up playing
Yeah.
out. And even like when we pulled the trigger and like decided to stay, like there were multiple times where I was like, I don't know if I can stay here. Like it's just so fucking expensive. And I was like trying to learn the ropes of how to go about filming to make money and make enough money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I filmed shit in New York, I could film shit pretty cheap and get away with it. You can't film a video for $200 here.
Paying gas.
$200 is your gas tank to get to the fucking place and back, and
Yeah.
maybe lunch.
That is true.
So, but there's also a lot more opportunity out here.
Old dog, you got that. Jonesing.
That's what I was saying the same. I was thinking
Oh.
the same thing, bro. I just didn't want to say it.
That's a pretty fucking interesting story. Like in general, like how you moved out here. That's
Yeah.
fucking rad though.
Yeah, and
You made the move. Made
it's
it
still a
happen.
work in progress.
How
you
it panned
know? Like,
out.
It hasn't, you know, like I said, I get really stressed.
Did you
out
go home
and
like at all after
I've
that?
went home once.
Damn, since you've been out here.
Yeah.
How long have you been
Yeah,
out here
But
for?
was that just to get your stuff?
No, actually twice because I flew home to get my stuff, drove my car out here, which is a whole other crazy story.
My
But
phone's been dead.
drove out here
Gotta
and
piss so
then
bad.
I went home once last year, and I've been out here for like
I've been born.
a little bit over 2 years.
Okay.
Dude, it's 11 o'clock.
How do you like it?
Oh really?
Bruh.
Dude,
I
love
would have
it.
fell
I love
asleep in
California.
here.
I've always loved California. There's obviously shit that sucks about California: traffic, politics,
Yeah.
fucking gas. Like everything's just so expensive. But like I said, like I'm from a little ass town in New York, like 5 hours from the city. Like I'm from Buffalo, so
Bro, I just went there. Crazy story. Just gonna like.
Oh my god.
Bro,
This is...
we left the skate
No,
park.
just tell him about his pizza for a second.
Dude, so yeah, I went to Buffalo
Don't-
just this past weekend. Pulled up, got this man a piece of pizza, and then
we
he
gotta
went
get
to
a little bit
sleep.
more context. Boy goes to Buffalo, my home fucking town, and my hometown just happens to be the king of pizza.
Dude, amazing pizza. Oh
Like
my god.
the best pizza in the world, right? Like, and my city has the most family-owned pizza shops out of anywhere. So, I take the pizza very, very serious there. Like, pizza is next level there. Okay, I legitimately hit this fool up, and I'm like, yo, if you are anywhere near Picasso's, please go there and fucking get me a slice and fly it back. If we're in like a 3-day range, I will fucking put it in the air fryer and I eat the shit out of it.
Yeah, the pizza there is so good.
It's that worth it.
So we went to the skate park today.
Yeah.
Am I about to be bummed? Am I
No,
about to
just
get hit with a
listen. I
fucking-
like freaking loaded up the Suron, and then we were like fucking driving, and I'm just like looking at the dude behind me, and fucking the Suron was like up against the trunk, so I thought he didn't close it all the way. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like looking back, like I hear something like hitting or something. Bro, I'm so sorry, but I left your pizza box on the roof of my car. I just am looking in the rear view. I see the box flying. It opens up midair. Pizza just on the ground. Car almost runs it over,
I
but
ran it over. I'm
I'm
sorry.
just like looking at it in the
Pizza you
rear
were
view.
wanting got ran over, demolished.
No, it
So
literally.
hold on, you're telling me that a fucking slice of Picasso's pizza
Dude.
flown in
I was
from
lit-
Buffalo, New York,
Dude.
hit the deck going down what, Marietta Hot
Dude,
Springs?
no, it was going by freaking the Elsinore track, like for real.
In Elsinore,
It made
you
it
let
like-
my
dude.
Picasso's slice of pizza hit in
Elsinore,
Elsinore,
dude,
Street,
the
not even
951.
Marietta?
And it was so bad because today I was like, yo, like today's the day, like I'm bringing this dude his slice, like
And
I'm
little
I'm
more
like that. I'm gonna
context,
bring it.
this
I'm gonna
is-
be nice.
This is like 5 days late at this point. Like, and I'm still willing.
We can go check it out. Like,
Dude, I will grab the
it's
pizza.
still there.
I live in Elsinore, so I will go and grab that pizza.
Yo, I'll check on it on my way home. And I'll hit you back
I'll
tomorrow.
wash it, and I'll give it to you. It'll be brand. You'll never
You're
even
gonna
know.
walk
This brings
it.
back a Little Caesars.
But yeah, I was just like
Dish pizza.
looking in the rearview. And I was like, yo, like no way that just happened. Like, and I was just like, kind of like, I didn't even know what to say. I was like, bro.
Did you feel bad for me?
I did. I was like, dude, I was bringing it today. Like,
Thank
what? And I seen it flying through the sky. I was just like,
He dropped
fuck,
my
bro.
fucking pizza.
Dude, I left it on the roof of the whip. And I was looking in the rear view and I just seen the box fly off my roof. Fucking the pizza hit the ground, bro. Got ran over.
This is a long ass podcast. Somehow this boys only podcast that was supposed to run for an hour is easily at like
That's how. it
2
usually
hours?
goes.
over 2. Yeah, we lost all cameras a long time ago. So if you're still listening to this on Spotify, you're a real one. We're gonna have to film some sort of outro iPhone clip or something for the YouTube.
Dude.
Because we've totally just fucked that.
Yeah.
Totally fine. I'm not worried about it.
Oh, no,
I weirdly-
actually, low-key, the battery's on the charger. We could get a little outro.
Perfect.
It just have to be a wide, just on one of the, on like,
So it's a quickie.
Probably
On the GH5.
on your camera with the wide lens. Yeah.
yeah. All right, well, I'll go get that real quick and fucking so we can get
let's run
out
an
of
outro.
here.
I'm ready to fucking rip a bong.
He's
Get outta
fucking
here.
ready then. Yeah.
While we have this little bit of free time for the OG Spotify listeners, we have a movie coming out. I've talked about it. I've talked about it a whole bunch. We are building more on it. We might possibly have a little premiere for it. We got introduced to the OG Carlos, owns SoCal Tacos and Beer.
Our man.
Our guy.
Our new.
He,
Our guy, dude. Straight up. Shout out, Carlos.
I joined the Good Dudes podcast last night with guest Carlos, and he is a true OG.
From SoCal Beer and Tacos.
He said that he is down for us to have a premiere of our little movie at his spot. So there could even be a premiere for it. There's still some
Things in the
prizes
work.
that are going to go out with the merch orders, and the merch is going to drop at the same time as the movie. So we have some clothes, we have some hats, we have some merchandise that you can go to your local track and rep.
The babes will be hyped.
And once we saw all that, we're going to make more and make another movie and keep it rolling.
Yo, Shane.
How's that ice cream?
I'm honestly munching on cookies and cream right now, and it's really good. But there's no milk in the fridge that I can pour it on. I put it in a cup. So I mean, but still fire.
Crazy.
I just got a good chunk of Oreo right now,
This has been a hell of a podcast.
dude. It's
hasn't it?
11:05.
Yeah, this always happens. I always end up here way later than
If
I
it's
want
the
to be.
bro, and it's the boys too. Yeah, like what time did we set up?
The boys' podcasts are honestly the way to go.
Yeah,
I literally put a little poll up on Instagram a few days ago and asked the people, yo, would you rather have guests or boys' podcasts? And almost everybody said guests. But this
Fuck
is way
'em.
more fun. Like,
Nah,
I do
I'm just
understand why people that have podcasts say that a boys only podcast is more fun than a guest, because when a guest comes on, it does tighten up a little bit, and everybody's like, oh, I don't know if I want to really say this.
Yeah.
or,
Yeah.
you know. But
Everyone
when it's
watches
the boys
their
only,
mouth.
nobody really cares.
Boys only is sick for sure. I'd be digging it.
And when you have a guest, you have to read off a script. Do you?
You don't have to, but you
No?
have ideas in your head that you like are
You
gonna
have
bring up these
topics
points.
you wanna bring
I
up.
kinda
It's not like a
to-
conversation just flowing.
I sort of like to approach it with the style of, like, a lot of people do research on the guest beforehand, which I totally get. But I almost sort of like the style of, like, if I don't know that stuff about the guest, like, I genuinely want to ask those questions and get, like, a natural reaction. You know what I mean? Like, have them actually organically answer the question.
Yeah.
We can double down. We can fucking
You guys could both hop on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Spot just posted as.
We could go
Is that
5
thing
seconds.
running?
Yeah. Just for the outro.
Oh, this is outro right here?
Yeah.
This has been like a crazy podcast because,
It's been long, but it's been engaged for me. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
enjoying it.
well, that's what I was saying. We kind of just threw this boys podcast together, and I literally said, starting it, hey, we're gonna run this for like an hour and just get out of here. And
Yeah.
this has easily been over 2 hours.
Yeah, been sick.
You guys started at 9.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now we were like, oh, we're just gonna do a quick one, but like it snowballed. That's why podcasts are so fun for us because we could literally make
Go on forever if we wanted to.
so much to talk about, dude.
Also, podcasts are such a good way to blow up because I don't know if you guys have noticed, and you especially,
The
'cause you're
clips,
on YouTube
yep,
Shorts,
the clips, yeah.
bro.
The
Yeah.
short,
You come
yeah.
up with such a good topic and talk about it on the podcast.
Yep.
Edit your video with subtitles.
I'm
Yeah.
on that TikTok grinder.
Those
Dude,
usually those
it
go
goes.
off.
I think Andrew Tate started that wave,
He did.
and it's going crazy
Yeah,
right
he
now.
did. Because he kind of started like the whole short
Yeah.
clip getting pulled out of a long podcast of just like a banger point. And because when I first started doing a podcast, I didn't even think about that.
No,
I
yeah.
thought about just pulling the short clip out just to promote the long one. Now I almost like sit down with the intention of just getting a whole bunch of clips to pull out, like, which essentially just makes the conversation better.
And dude, podcasts are taking over. Everybody has a podcast right now.
Everybody has one,
I
and
did-
everybody listens to
I
one.
did
Yes.
That with, I did that with Mickey's, and dude, it did fucking so good on the Good Dudes Instagram. We have 800 followers on the Good Dudes Instagram. We just started the account, and that video has 40,000 views.
That is amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. It's that talking bullshit you were talking about.
And that's like the little
Cool, I
stories,
engaged
the
that
little
stuff.
stories and everything. You
People
just
are
want to
dying
hear.
to,
Like
like,
stories
find
don't
out.
get boring because there's no repetitive stories. There's always something different, and
Well, that's the
you
thing
always
that's
learn
cool about it
something
is
new.
you're watching a long story,
Of-
but you're only getting a piece of it.
And you're hearing it from the person, like
Exactly.
It,
So
it
when
feels
you-
so raw. It's
At the end of that piece, you're like, "Yo, I want to hear more of that." So then you go to that channel and you see if there's a part 2. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then it
for
just
sure.
snowballs.
But
I
that's
hate those part twos.
also a thing that, like you guys were saying, with the short, the short clips. Like, people don't want to watch a podcast anymore because they'll just go to YouTube and find the clips, and those clips are usually the best part of the
Yeah.
podcast.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So that's also another thing that's like, dude, these shorts with YouTube and TikTok and Instagram are going to start taking over.
And you end up watching like
And-
10 minutes of a podcast because
Yeah.
you just went part 2, part 3, part 4. Like you went
Yeah.
through all the parts.
Yeah, by the end of it, you've watched half the podcast on TikTok.
Yeah.
And they do that with movies. Like I've watched actually there was this one time I got zoned in. They had it was a new Disney movie. It was like in theaters. Someone was live streaming. I watched the whole thing.
Dude,
Just on TikTok live. Like, bro, a movie.
I
don't know.
can say this, and this is life changing. There's this YouTube channel on YouTube. It's called Movie Recaps. They go through a movie in 10 minutes. A whole hour, 30-minute long video. Hour, 30-minute movie is 10 minutes long, and they have every single, you're pretty much watching the whole movie in 10 minutes.
No way.
It's crazy.
Dude, what's
It is-
it called?
It's called Dude, it's like the new trend kind of right now. Dude, these channels are blowing up. They're getting like 1 million subs in a month, and they're literally just going and finding movies, editing them, and just bringing out the story in 10
Bruh.
minutes.
Damn.
It's
That's
insane.
taking people away. That is, but it's so.
That's why. Have you ever heard of the
that takes away
conversation?
The enjoyment of
Uh-huh.
getting together and watching a movie.
Well,
Have
that's
you
what I'm
heard-
saying. I'll always watch movies because I like enjoying a movie, just for like this sick plot, like this dude just beating ass, or
I'm a big movie
But I
guy.
like how stuff is filmed too.
Yeah, have you heard the conversation? Well, I'm sure you have about the concept of theaters just not being the importance of theaters just being kind of
The aesthetic.
Yeah, like not like even being
Going
like,
with your
mattering.
friends,
Yeah,
like-
just it's all right here, like right in front of you in your pocket, in your hand, at 24/7.
And you're like,
It's like just
that's a move. Like at home,
gone.
you're with the boys. Like people are going on their phones. Like you go to a movie theater and
Bro,
they
I
don't. You
miss
don't
the
really
movie
go on your
theaters.
phone. Like
in the movie theaters in middle school.
it's just
the
you're there to
shit.
watch the movie and you're invested in
That's my
only the movie.
favorite.
Dude, but
The snacks, the candy.
another thing
fuck.
I've noticed. Oh shit, my bad. But in movie theaters, I've noticed everyone's on their phones.
Dude,
Like,
it's crazy. They just turn the brightness down and
Yes,
like
dude.
quiet it, and it's like
Damn.
and they're on.
That would annoy me. Like
it's just like
that would
more
annoy
and
me.
more. Like I don't know. Like
They just
Definitely
it's-
way more nowadays. I remember
Yes,
going there. as
if
a
it's
kid,
not making
I mean,
a noise,
obviously
like I
phones
don't
weren't
know,
as big
they're
as the
just
thing,
chilling.
Dude, I'm on my phone too much.
Yeah.
I need to like.
We-
I'm always strategizing ways I
Dude.
can just like limit being on my phone, and I have a timer on my Instagram.
Dude, and it's
hard
just
to get shit done. When
you see that screen time at the end of the week, like on
Oh
Sunday,
yeah, the
bro.
notification comes up.
Yeah,
and
you're like
oh.
you're on a chill Sunday, dude. Like
Everybody pull their
you
screen
didn't do
time up.
anything today, and then you fucking
I would
see that
honestly-
screen time. You're like, bruh, like
I'm a
there's
little
no
nervous to pull
way.
mine,
I
to be
mean,
Bro,
honest.
I'm gonna have like
How do you do
3 hours on.
So
You gotta go
go
to-
settings.
and then you could just search up.
I'll go here on my phone in a minute. Mine might be fucked more than all you guys.
What's it called?
Screen time right there.
Mm.
Oh God, moment of truth. I just got a brand new. Oh, beautiful. I just got a brand new phone, so
Damn. Dude,
Hacker.
it's set up yet.
I got out of this.
Oh, let's go.
What?
We're doing good this week. Daily average, it just went
Yeah.
up. It just went up.
Yo, I'm not
Six,
gonna lie. Though.
like
Yo,
I'm
I can't really like be on this.
What is
I've been
6
using my
hours and
phone for
21
work all
minutes.
day.
What?
I've
But it'll
had
tell
6
you
hours.
Which app is used the most?
What are you?
Mm.
4 hours is my daily
No
average.
way. Damn.
Dude,
Dude,
fool's
nah, I
active.
used to be like
no. I will tell you this. I don't use my phone. I have a computer, and I have my computer. I don't need to go on my phone. If I wake up and want to watch a YouTube video, I'll just go up on my computer. My computer screen time is probably like 16 hours. Like,
It's all
my
browsers.
Xbox screen time, just YouTube and Netflix, bro. And Fall Guys.
What's yours at?
Yeah.
What's
Pornhub.
I'm
time
at
alone.
6 hours.
6 hours?
Yeah.
it shows you that.
But we also use our phone for work.
Yeah, mine for work shows me
It
though that I'm
shows you
using it
how-
for like 4 hours.
What app is most?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Mine's TikTok.
It shows you how long you've watched porn on your screen time.
Oh, literally.
I swear to God, we were.
Yeah, my Safari's an hour and
We were
30
in the
minutes.
Oh,
Restaurant?
it shows your Safari.
Yeah.
No,
Hour and 30 minutes on
No,
Safari.
Oh, it
It
shows you like
Dude, remember
what you're
when
watching.
We were in BJ's on Taylor's birthday, and we were all
Yeah,
doing.
it was showing yours. What was yours?
Yes, mine
Yours
was-
is like some different.
It was like, yeah, it was an X videos, bro. Who doesn't? Do you guys not
Yo,
know what X videos?
that you're
is?
dedicated,
Bro,
like you
everyone
only go to
knows
X
that
videos?
Dude, he doesn't know what it is.
No, I just do Pornhub. But that's if I'm like super jonesing. Usually I just got a good imagination.
Dude, no, X videos has.
That's talent, my guy.
Dude, nah, that's like the best. If you could like imagine,
Literally.
imagine that's like that you're fucking talented.
That's
Dude,
I-
it's
Do you just
literally-
know the positions you're?
It's
you just
bad,
got that shit
but
fucking-
I don't know. We're about to find out.
But that's like the best. If you could imagine things.
You don't gotta do shit. You're not wasting phone battery. You can do
Screen time is chilling.
or like a
red, like get out of here,
like a special moment you had.
Yeah, you're like,
before.
yeah. You're like,
I
bro,
will-
I'm
hey,
gonna
this-
continue that dream I had.
Oh God, is that?
Oh,
did
it just
die?
died. It just
my
died.
Gosh. Yo.
We don't have another battery, do we?
No, I guess I should have threw the second one while we were waiting.
This conversation just
Literally
can't
just
end.
kept going. Like we
Yo,
were like,
just
all right,
end.
we're
Okay,
gonna
we
get
don't
it.
talk anymore. Like just
You could just put a
a blank screen,
big,
like a
say,
cute
like,
picture of
it
like Dubby or something. I don't know.
picture of somebody and just be like this.
Okay, yo, hey, it's the end. We're not trying to drag this out. Later.
All right, that was it.
I'm kind of down for that. All right. Peace. Thank you.
Wow.
Subscribe.
Oh,
Later.
bitch.
No, hey, you got it.